anybody so consistently do fix. It seems interesting.
See this guy right
I
here?
get why.
This guy right here? This guy makes it so that tactical is not required at all.
Surprised you don't have a
And
Valley.
I have a Demon Prince. He's just better.
I mean, but you can do both.
You can. But yeah,
I'm more shocked
it's
by
the
the fact that you
Tallyman
only have...
if you have 40 points.
Yeah, I'm more shocked by the fact that you only have 2 bloat rounds and not 3. But
Yeah, I don't need 3.
okay. I mean, I'm probably getting shot out and dead anyway, but that's fine. Attacker defender.
I would like to do something. 3.
6. You can deploy first. I have no infiltrates or scouts.
Aha! I have scouts.
Wow.
Beware the spawn.
But no poxies.
Nope.
No poxies for
Poxmarkers is still not good.
I mean, you say that. They are so cheap.
They are so cheap, but I could instead get spawn that are just way better.
We have
for 20 more points.
Yes. I mean, my first draft has 3 of each, because I like stuff. It's also 9 drones, and I have no idea if that's good or not. Is this an angle?
It is. What?
Oh,
this is open right here. So if you're in
yeah.
the train and I can see through here, I can see you.
Okay, so where do we do this so it actually works? Boop, boop. Where is the line? It's like here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as long as we put you like right next to it, does that work? I don't know how people do this in GW boards. Probably just cram it inside, right? Yeah. So you're not gonna fit, but if we just do... Can you see back here? You walk, you have assault as a strat, but you can't really clear this one with anything big.
Sure I can.
I mean... like what?
Like anything.
The crab moves 14, Don.
I know.
14 is not past this ruin.
Sure it is.
No, it isn't. That's just factually
Sure
correct.
it is. See?
Oh my god.
Little pointy bit right there. Get a little claw pointing out.
That seems like a millimeter.
Nah.
You stop that.
Yeah.
Hey, you stop that angle shooting right now, sir.
I mean, Arcus have a predator do the same thing.
Sorry?
I said Arcus do a predator that does that.
I mean, that's fair.
Because
if your predator moves all the way over there, top of 1, rolls really hot, and then deletes my 5 girls, sure. You know what?
It might. We don't know.
I mean, we do know, but I'm just just accepting that it is happening. Cool. Let's see.
More Espawn.
So is this more or less? That's more. Okay. So where's 9? Boop.
Let me go there.
9 is here. So if you need to be able to do containment, that would be right here. So we just barely have you inside, and then we're gonna move you 8 back. See if that's possible to hide. Wait, what? Is it not? Looks like it. So if you go here, and then move, boop. Aha, we cleared, cool. So with Triumph buff, we can get past. Then we're just...
yours doesn't really have crazy shooting outside of Triumph. Or not Triumph, what's her nuts?
Fear the Vault Pistols.
Yeah. This Voldum.
Yes.
Voldum is the... Yes. She has no nose.
I mean... Man, they hate him because they ain't him.
Indeed.
What are we doing? Nothing productive, apparently, but... Don't tell the enemies that. They don't know that yet. Come on, guys.
So the The prince can only reduce CP costs of stratagems on things that target something nearby him, right? So,
Yeah, wouldn't
like
Correct.
the one that lets you reroll attacks or whatever, that wouldn't work for the reduction.
Are you talking about the Victorum
You're
one?
talking about CP reroll?
No, I'm talking about the virulent the VV stratagem to reroll attacks to a specific target.
I think you target
What's
one of your
what's the
guys and
target
then
unit?
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
check the wording. It targets both one of your guys and one of their guys.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
that it's yeah. As long as it
Let's
targets
see.
one of your things within 12, you're good.
Hmm. Oh my god, your home field is so big on Hammer. Holy shit.
Yep. Indeed it is.
I'm just gonna get shot, and that's okay.
I do have guns. You like to shoot.
Stop that.
Well, then
Oh
stop
yeah, they all
being a
target
target.
some of our own stuff before it targets them. So
Yep,
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the Demon Prince is just gold.
it is, for sure.
And now that he's like not a limp noodle in combat either, is kind of nice.
Mm, where is this? Do you mind if I just pre-string out these dominions?
I mind terribly.
Okay.
I'm not sure why I mind, but I mind.
My opponent gave me an option, therefore I must pick the most inconvenient one for them. Surely that's proper. Has to be correct, right?
Indeed.
I don't like GW boards. They're so goddamn open. I'm not used to this. Why did I bring the melee army? It's a very excellent question that I do not have answers to at this time. We'll get back to you on that one.
This is actually one of the ones that's pretty good for melee armies because of this
It is
is
better.
pretty
No,
stageable.
I know. I know there are worse, but like,
Yeah. Normally 3 is the really annoying one for shooting. Because
yeah,
there's
no.
normally like 3 objectives like this with nothing between them.
Yep. No, this tournament is layout 1 all of day 1, and then layout 3 all of day 2.
So guns on day 2, melee on day 1. At least not as bad as like board 7 and 8 are the really melee ones.
Yeah. The 7 is just a wall of China, and it's like, oh, come on, dude. We wanted to have an interesting game on this one.
Yeah.
I really like 7. That's one of my favorites.
What army do you play, Flo? We're
It's just that
leaders.
bad.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, 7 just reminds me of speedball at a paintball ring. I'm like, it functional, but man, is it ugly looking. Kind of like WTC boards.
Hey,
Functional,
man.
but ugly as sin.
Not all of them are that ugly. They're just a pain to set up because it's so many angled ruins. What are we doing? Nothing useful with our time.
Living!
I don't know that we're gonna do a lot of that.
Now with that attitude, you aren't.
I don't. This feels so bad. I want to be here, but I don't infiltrate or scout. So do I just give that up? These are gonna walk up, and then like you might do, but eh. You know what? Eh. That's what I feel about that.
I mean, fair. You fit.
Nope. Don't fit. Never
Nope.
did. Never will. Next question, please.
That's what she said.
I'm really curious how you're going to use the Demon Prince because like you're a very aggressive player, but if you're too aggressive with him, you can't take advantage of his stuff. So I'm curious to
Just
what you're
pushing
thinking
stuff
is
with the
there.
prince as well. What do you mean? Whole army, box select, move up.
That's fair.
No, I am
Uh,
anticipating
Just
this
because you're
coming.
aggressive doesn't mean you have to be dumb with your aggression.
Tell that to the World Leaders players. Just get the Bart Simpson meme of like, they'd be very upset if they could understand you right now.
Indeed.
I think this is terrible, and we're doing it because I can't be bothered to do anything more precise. If I've missed a
Works.
millimeter, I'd love to bump it. But all right. Oh my
You
god.
missed several millimeters.
Yes, that's what she said. I know you don't have to remind me.
Very sneaky. Very sneaky. You up here. If you get melted, it's fine. It costs nothing. Vahl does not have any Kool-Aid Man strats, correct?
She sure doesn't. She does move 2 extra inches with Triumph Dex, or
I mean, 2 extra inches can mean a lot.
I mean, and then you spin the spear around, that's another 2.
Indeed.
What's the mission, guys?
It's prepare position, take an ult.
Yeah, very, very basic. All right. So,
Now watch
shall
the
roll
Crab
see who wants to
Master.
go first.
Yep.
Indeed.
3,
Crabbing.
1.
Not a 3.
Your scap move, sir. Because I
All
don't do
right.
those.
Oh, and I'm taking minus 1 save.
Alrighty.
Because you are power armor.
I mean, do you see how many fucking noodle boys there are in here?
They still have power armor. Ish.
I don't think Arco-Flagellants are in power armor done. I'm gonna be honest.
They're close enough. I don't want them to have cover either.
I mean, they're a 7th up save and a 6 up in one. I won't. I'll only use the in one. But yeah. No.
On who would you take minus hit against?
I take minus hit against demons mostly. I've also taken
Not
against
orcs?
one demonkin. No. Orcs most of the time, because the AP on Death Guard shooting is usually pretty low. The minus 1 save helps out tremendously in the orc matchup. Outside of the Vahl phase.
A lot of stuff just goes straight through. I'm at AP2 or 3.
Yeah, because I don't want them to roll 6s. I want them to just die.
No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
The amount of times I've been like, all right, make 6 saves, and they roll 5 6s, and I'm like, God damn it.
Stop that. Behave. Alright. Are we ready to get going?
Not quite. Start about round. I'm going to pick 2 units.
Mhm.
Fuck you, Vahl.
And I get a cheater die. Because... Who did you pick? Val?
So Vahl's one of them. And
Uh-huh.
then
The Arcos.
I think we're going to pick the Immolator. What's in the Immolator, anyways?
5 battle scissors. A melta, a
Gotcha.
multi-melta, and an Inferno pistol.
Yeah, we'll put it on the Immolator.
Sounds good, dude. Alright.
No.
Start the game. I'm doing tactical, looting fixed. We got a cheater dice at the 6 because we have a triumph. Our cards are Extend and Cull. You do not give up Cull.
I don't give extend either.
I take Extend though. I will extend those lines. Alrighty, dude. Bring it down. Excellent turn 1 draw versus the Crab Man.
I give up that. Come get it.
I'm gonna roll for Junith. That's a 4, so we don't get a CP. I might have kept it if I got that extra CP, honestly. Let's see here. So
And I always forget, do the sisters with their thingy have to be on an objective marker they control?
they have to stand on it, yes. So on a 4-up, we get it. We do.
But they don't have to control it, correct?
Let me read the rule.
Because that's the dumbest part about turn 1. You don't control any objectives in your command phase.
But that is the timing on the ability is the end of command phase.
Oh, nice. Yep, so you can flip it around.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was like start of or during.
No, yeah, it's end of command phase.
Nice. The best version.
Yeah. But you do control it. Yeah, okay, cool. Never mind. Sounds good. Extend, take an ult. Take an ult. Bring it down. Yeah, there's my secondary card, take an ult. It's legally distinct from the primary mission, take an ult. So 10 points, please. Forgetting my home. What's the idea? Oops. So the Defiler, Krabby McGee, does he gain movement by pivoting?
Krabby? Technically, you might get like an inch. They're pretty broad.
That sounds like a no. So Krabby McGee walking backwards doesn't look like he can pierce through this way without also advancing. Do they get through here without the strat?
I don't believe so. No, they're pretty big.
They can
I can definitely do the hugger thing. Yeah, like that.
Your best friend.
Don's a hugger.
Ugh,
I am.
who isn't?
You're so good at hugging.
How else
You leave my blood
supposed
drones
to
alone.
smell our farts? Gotta get close. 10. I mean, that's just basically everything. If I put a little idiot here, it basically is just spawn. Is there a good way to make funniness happen? We like the funny.
I like the haha.
The haha and the hee hee and the hoo hoo. But not the uh-oh.
Indeed.
That's for our opponents.
Indeed.
Just thinking, what are we doing? This is take and hold. This is jackass. We don't need to screen the right now.
That you know of.
Feel free to enlighten me. She's not yet positioned for the 6-inch. Like,
Haha! Beware my 6 inches. They are mighty.
Hey man, to most people that's more than plenty.
I know.
Stop bragging over here, dude. I don't know what kind of show you're running, but like, hey, calm it down. There's kids here.
So it lasts for 9 inches. I can do it in 6. All right.
Alright. Boop. Okay. So, green team.
Arcos.
Damn the Noodly boys. Whenever I see Arcos, I just imagine the gas station blow up thingies. They're just
The wacky inflatable arm filling tube men?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, wow. Noodling aggressively. For some reason, they're making Murloc noises in my head.
Are those transports or is one a Vindicator?
Sorry.
There's a Rhino and an Immolator. So, Rhino and a Razorback, effectively.
Okay.
I don't know what those are.
The Marine versions of what you have.
Wait, Marines get transports? Nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, so where's your combat
don't
squad
use them
card,
anymore.
Don? That's T10 instead of T9.
We don't get one of those. Also, I don't run things that go in transports.
I mean, that's just you. That's why you don't take Poxwalkers anymore, because they now go in cars. Advancing Green
Indeed.
Squad.
The amount of my elation when I saw that Poxwalkers had finally gone Rhinos after me complaining nonstop about Jackals going Rhinos. I'm like, why don't Poxwalkers go on Rhinos? I want my Pinata of OC.
And you're still
D-
not there.
does Yellow Scribe give the new data things for Death Guard Dawn, or is it still old?
Listforge has been pretty good about updating, which use that for Yellow Scribe. There's still some stuff that like is missing, but not a whole lot.
Okay,
I've
so
not
if I go through
recently done this one, but
Forge, if I go through Forge, it'll have the like the new data sheets.
yeah, there's always possibility that there's like a part that's a holdover from the old one, but it's pretty up to date.
That should be.
We found last night that the deadly demise on one of the drones was wrong, but we haven't seen many mistakes for a while.
Yeah,
Is
because now
Deadly
all
Demise
the
not
Death Guard
still
things are
just
D3.
Oh, all the Deadly Demise are 3 now.
Yeah, D3.
They're D3.
Oh, D3.
Yeah, the
Okay. Before they were just
only
1, right?
that's larger. Oh, sorry, the only two that are larger are Mortarion and the Land Raider.
Yep.
Are D6. And then the only one that's, or the only ones that are 1 are the Spawn and the Biologus.
Biologus Putrefier has
Spawn
deadly
have a
demise.
Deadly Demise. Spawn Deadly
Spawn
Demise
are
1.
Mortal Wound Pinatas
That's
now.
awesome. So they do 6 plus a Deadly Demise. That's nice.
Red Squad
Or
goes
whatever,
to
I guess.
Car.
That's
And
great.
then Immolator is going to be a coward.
Coward!
Yes. Oh,
Just for that,
for sure.
I'm going to throw Spawn into Arco-Flagellants because it's funny.
I mean, go for it. Knock yourself out. Have a blast, dude. I'm waiting for it. Bet.
It'll be my wacky inflatable arm filling 2 men against your wacky inflatable arm filling 2 men.
I mean, that's like contractually obligated to happen, right? we each took max numbers of each, so like, come on, dude. Like,
Indeed.
we're denying the audience at this point if we don't. Putting Rhino in position. We're putting the Palatine Sacresants. They advance a minimum of 9 or a minimum of 10 next to Triumph. Because +2 move,
Aha.
+1 advance. He moves each.
Get him, girlies.
Oh yeah, girl boss. Boom, and then you still didn't go up in the air, and this is the only one I wanted. Ain't that a bitch, huh? Ah,
Indeed.
cool. And then you all can just go ahead and 1 inch. Boop. That's more than 1. That's 3 even. Stop that. Okay, so where do you need to be? That looks like it's.
I would like for you to
there.
cuddle more. Cuddle all your units.
Don is gonna roll a 5 on the players and kill like 3 MSU squads.
It's definitely possible. It's actually kind of funny when I go like, all right, I'm going to tell you exactly what the Playburst Crawler does. And here's what my Death Shot do. Pick one.
That's fair. Just feel like there's such a 3 or nothing unit, but
Yeah.
Did you start Death Shroud on the board, Don?
he sure
No.
They're
No, they're too useful as rapid ingress or deep strike target.
All
And
3 of
I
them?
have like Spawn to do stuff, yeah.
Advanced purple squad.
Especially with Mortarian's Hammer, where you can just be like, I'm going to put these in, contagion. If I'm going first, you're just boned. If I'm going second, make a choice.
And did you pick Vaughn there as a target so that if she shows her beautiful face, you shoot it?
Yes. Yeah, in general, I tend to put it on things that are going to
Paragons,
not
they
want to
moved
get hit.
17? Oh man, remember when
So
they
it
could
gives
shoot
people
aliens?
a choice.
So
scanning
anything you
yourself
think the other guy's gonna come out with.
Yes.
That's significant, obviously. You won't waste it on chafe units.
Sometimes. It usually depends on what's necessary. Early on, I use it as a threat piece.
Oh god, move over.
I take this away.
Oh my god, he's kidnapping the Paragon.
That's what we do.
Paragon Wartrap.
You stood on my contagion. You were afflicted, sir. I guess in this case, you were afflicted, madam.
Wow. Look at this bigot. Stinky son of a bitch. Oh wait, he likes that. Quick. Girls, we gotta come up with a better one. That doesn't work.
Indeed.
I think this is a terrible idea, but like, I feel like I kind of have to do it. I mean, if you want to shoot a triumph, have fun. Oh, sorry. She technically has to pick a second aura. It's always gonna be feel no pain unless I tell you otherwise.
Makes sense.
Movement, feel no pain. The other two relevant are +1 AP in melee and being able to use 2 cheater dice per phase.
Nice.
I think this is good.
Makes sense.
We stage them. We screen. Are you ready to screen next round? The Armiger could maybe we're walking up, but like this thing isn't going to see unless it gets past the point, which is doesn't do both for the strat, I don't think.
Why not?
It moves 8, right?
It does.
So that's not past this corner, right? I guess
Let's
you
see.
could
You
use
can go to 14.
if it rolls a 6,
Mhm.
then and you want to argue the millimeter, you can argue the millimeter.
Nah. You're fine.
I'm not gonna fight you on that.
The amount of me wanting to get pot shots off on Armiger to just get blown away by Vahl
Yes.
Squad.
That is why I'm absolutely fine with it. Like, not everything is like completely hidden, but we are clapping back.
Mhm.
We're doing all of the actions in the world except we don't have any cards for it. We're binning, bring it down, because if I don't, you just hide. And then that's that next time. So we get a CP, we get a 5, and go ahead.
All right.
Stinky.
And I forgot. Does anything have advanced in charge on this list?
Nope. Nothing. But the big thing is Triumph can give me +2 to move and then +1 to charge, and I can use a miracle to make it a minimum of 8. So there's a lot of like a 10 is a 3-up on 1 die for me.
Yeah. All right. So I don't get anything for things. Haha.
Good day, sir. Get nothing.
I get nothing.
Good day, sir.
All right. So you. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I mean, now you're just showing off.
Indeed, he's just dancing.
He's just spin.
I mean, in all honesty, that's probably what they actually do. Just like looking around for things, just like, what are you gonna do? We're just gonna spin.
They're just got, like a helicopter, like hovering and taking 3 spins before actually doing something. I mean, making your driver nauseous definitely sounds like a thing the
Indeed.
Death Guard drones want to do.
That's an 8-inch charge.
Me?
That is a 7-ish inch charge. Let's go for the 7. Why not? 7 sounds fun.
7.
7's like our number.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah, and just so that you aren't caught off guard, just remember I do have a -2 to charge.
Yep.
Who has -2 charge?
He has a strat. In
Yeah,
hammer.
1 CP. It's so good. It's so good.
You put that on any vehicle?
I think it's not a unit, but yeah.
Any unit. Okay.
One of them.
I'll
goes
double check wording on it.
one.
Yeah.
I can. It's your turn. I'll check it.
I'm going to advance this unit to spawn here.
Go for it.
Dink.
Bing, ping, pong, pong.
9, is that enough? That is not enough to do what I really wanted to do.
I mean, you get on, but you don't get to hide.
Yeah. Oh well. Worst case, you murder them. They're spawn. They don't deserve to live. They deserve to explode.
Do they deserve
Sure,
to explode?
get on. Indeed.
The anti-charge is just vehicle.
Just vehicles? Yeah. Well,
Vehicle.
alright, get it. This is this defiler advancing.
The reroll hits into my DC is the only one that works on non-vehicles.
Ah, beware.
What if I'm not?
But you must beware.
But what if I'm unaware?
Then stuff.
Wow, and things? not stuff and things. I mean, we can do things and stuff, but we can't do stuff and things, Tom. That's like too early for that. Way
Indeed.
too early.
So Don, you got the defiler hiding in the little house there.
Yeah.
Is it because you'd use the strat to bust through the Kool-Aid through the wall, or are you gonna? No, I could just go around the corners when I need to.
Either way.
A big
It's
thing
just
here is my list
basically
doesn't
right
use
now
issues.
he's not giving me anything for me to really beat on. So
So you don't want,
I'm
yeah,
not,
you don't want to stick out there and expose yourself.
yeah.
Like,
This one
giving
there's
up
no
free
reason
pot
to.
shots is like, there's no reason to give me free pot shots as the scissors player here.
Yeah.
I also have like 0.5 of a range unit. Like, Vahl shoots like fuck, but I gotta be within 18 to really let the Meltas rip. So as long as he's 28 inches or more than 28 inches, then the 10 I can move after the Triumph buff, plus my 8 regular, then it's mainly just Vahl that's shooting herself. And she has a strength 6 heavy bolter that can go to 6 shots, and a missile launcher. And there's like some grenade launchers, so it's a bunch of like strength 9, AP 2 at max. And it might pop as a
What?
tank if I'm lucky, but
One damage each.
no, it's more than that. Vahl herself is up to 6 attacks at 612, and then 2 shots at 9-2d6, and then the paragons are meltas, which is the same as a hauler, and then grenade launchers, which is just similar strength 9, AP 2, damage d3, but 24-inch range.
Okay, so like you say, she's the kind of the one are like bolters, the other are like almost like a cannon.
Yeah. No, Vahl's unit gets +1 to hit and wounds against monsters and vehicles, and they also fully hit and wound, reroll both, all of the time, even on
Ooh.
watch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But she's
All
400
right.
points, so like.
Yeah,
she's my
She's got to have a lot of. She's got to have a lot of party tricks for 400 points.
I am going to discount this. He's within 24 of this piece of terrain that you can see.
Cool.
Hey, look! Everyone's afflicted!
Yeah.
Take it. So, down to 1. Ding. Because Demon Prince, speaking of which, I need to get my little token over here so I don't forget. Ding.
What if we do that?
It's been used.
Oh,
I forgot that stratagem exists to just like make everybody touching an objective infected.
Not an objective. 3 inches of a piece of terrain.
and this
Terrain,
is the
yeah.
same one, right? Or is this 2 different ones?
It's the same one.
Oh.
And if
Yeah,
they
so
move
it's
away from it, do
corners
they save
are
themselves?
no. Yeah, I think it's walled within 3 inches.
Okay, so okay.
But yeah. So let us start off by shooting at Vahl's unit with the Plagueburst Crawler.
Go for it.
Let's see. Oh, we have Arco-Flagellants. They're in range of everybody. Yeah, let's shoot the Arco-Flagellants.
That's good.
So D6 plus 3 plus 2 for blast is 5, 6. That's the
Yes.
number. 6.
Force.
4, 6s are awesome.
lethal.
1 lethal.
6 up, no, 2 damage, 5 up, feel no pains. You kill a dude.
Haha!
A duder.
And I'm going to
is
start
dead.
rolling for all these people. The Canoness on a 5 up because she's afflicted.
Mhm.
Takes D3. Take 2. You got feel no pain, right?
Nope, not on that.
Oh, what's the feel no pain from?
Oh,
Doesn't
sorry.
she get
Yeah,
feel no
no,
pain?
oh, you're right. 2 of them, 6s. Nope, she takes both.
All right. Vol squad on a 5.
Nope.
Nope. And then the Armiger on a 5. Nope. And then the unit of Arcos. Nothing.
Cool.
All right. Yay,
good.
paper crawler interacting.
That was a neat party trick there, Don.
It
Little
can
combo.
like it just does mortals.
Chip,
it
yeah,
just does.
Yeah. That's way better than just, the initial mortar
yeah.
fire. That's a smart little.
Yeah, if people cuddle up, you can just roll a bunch of dice and occasionally just smite people.
yeah.
All right.
Well, it's made possible by the footprints that gives you the -1 on the strat.
Yeah, at least on turn one. Like atop of turn
Yes.
one, you can do it because of the footprints or a tallyman if you have him. I am going second, so that's why I still have 1 CP.
Yeah.
All right, so I need a 7 to get into those Arcos. Nope, we'll CP it. Why not? Still fail. Good talk. Good talk. Dink.
Sounds good, dude.
Oh, sorry. Is this squad in range? I might as well get him.
Yep, need an 11.
That's a 6. That plus the last dice roll I made would have just made it. All right, so there be that. I didn't get anything yet.
Sure did.
And then we shall flip.
Cool.
Dink. And we'll flip this. Haha! I have things again.
Alright, we take a 10.
You do.
Behind enemy lines, I know it.
Oh, and then I'm going to keep the... Can I? Can I keep it on...
Vahl gives me another 6. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, so, yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to
Valorant,
keep this on
yeah.
Vahl.
Yes.
And I'm going to put this on... I think I'll put it on the Sacresants.
Yep. They have a 3-up armor and a 4-up inval, if that changes your
Yep.
decision.
Nah. Means my AP1 gets into the 4-up.
Sounds good, dude. Alright. Well, these here buggery duders are denying my area for big.
They're trying.
Is the intention to fully screen your home? Or nah?
Fully stream my home. Oh, my deployment sub?
Yeah, I think.
Nah, I didn't really.
Cool. I don't think I want to
So it should be good.
down there anyway. Show.
Deep strike, get him.
So.
Also, if that unit wants to deep strike in front of a predator, I am all for it.
That would just be
Predator.
to go.
Predator go brrr.
I mean, it
Indeed.
does. It's a character. It comes back, but like it gives you it gives you assassinate. Assassinate is it? It's models, right? Or is that with only the tactical version? So there's one weird thing.
It's models. Yeah,
Also.
all of them are models.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Is the
It's
the elf
Yep,
also
yep, sure
a
is.
character?
No, I think this list has 7 characters and can respawn 6 of them. Assassinate is a free 20 into my list.
Give me 8 points. Come down right here.
Oh, Assassinate doesn't cap at 5?
It
It's
caps at
per-
20, but my potential is like I had another
Yeah,
list
because
that was
it's
running
fixed, it
11.
caps 20.
I think there's, let me check. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No, I have 8 character models in my list, and 7 of them can potentially come back. So that is 15 times 4 is the max assassinate you can get out of my list. Knock yourself out, dude. Have fun. It's not like
Are you running? Are you running fixed on?
He is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't pick that up. I'm like, oh, okay.
Bring is 10 if he kills every single vehicle in my list.
Yep. And if Vahl gets back up, I get another 2.
Yeah. Let me see. So, are we using any of these dice?
All the dice.
Don't.
Oh no, I got first blood.
Let's see if Junith gives us CP. She does. And then we're on 5. So, are we recycling behind at that point? You are more of a shooting army, so I think that's fine. I think we can go ahead and beat right. Cleanse sounds good. And then on a 4-up we get a banner. We don't. Sounds good. Mm,
What's your other secondary, Don?
bring it down. And
Bring it down,
assassinate.
assassinate.
Oh, bring it down. Okay.
Yeah, I made something inside. If he wants to play the game, he has to give me points.
So you could just sit and wait for him to come.
Kind of. I still have to stop him from scoring because tactical can just pull well, or can pull terrible.
And like Don's absolute maximum is 30, so if he just lets me run around with tactical, then
Yeah,
potentially
I cap at 90. I cap at 92 technically, but yeah.
Oh, I
Oh
see.
yeah,
I see.
yeah, that's
I didn't
correct.
know that.
Yeah. So if I get to 93,
By
I just
virtue
win.
of the number of characters you've given him, not because of some in-game, or is there an in-game cap on it?
There's a maximum 40 on secondary and a maximum 50 on primary. You get 10 for paint.
And for fixed, there's maximum 20 per fixed secondary.
Oh, okay. That's fixed as cap at 20 per. Got it.
So as long as he kills 5 characters, he's good, and then it's just vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. Do we care about Death Shroud here? Not really.
It is kind of interesting because in fixed, like you have this like threat, so they're like, yeah, I can deny you secondaries, but you'd also have to deny yourself primaries to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and against some players, as soon as they see that you take like assassinate, bring it down, they play cagey and don't score.
Yeah. No, I think this is just gonna have to be accepting the fact that that is happening. Like no ifs and buts around it. I think that there is weird potential if I play this in a poor manner. So let's not do that. Smile.
Are those the only two fixed on in your mind that your army is sort of? I can do these ones, but any other combo usually doesn't make sense.
I think Cole
No,
works in
almost
theory.
all of them are good. Yeah, if someone gives a coal, that's the auto.
Like
Because every coal army is
Assassinate as
they
well.
have to play that way.
And like if you play, it's mainly Green Tide and Host of Ascension. I would say right now that are coal armies, but they run a bunch of characters. So
It's also the Igard Deathcrag breaks or Deathcrag bricks.
So,
That's the
so
word.
the super horde armies, you go call the horde is my, and then pick one more.
I'll even do it if they only get 15 off of it because all those armies rely on those 20-man bricks to be taking up space in the middle. And if they aren't using them, they're not getting primary. And they're not denying.
So you're killing them for secondary, and you're pushing back on how they need to operate.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, as soon as you take fix, their mind breaks because they don't understand why.
Well, I know I'm trying to think. I don't think anyone's ever picked it versus me, and it's like an auto. We all just walk in like drones, but we're not thinkers like you.
Yeah. And charge is always minimum 2, right?
No.
Cool.
Yeah, charge moves did not get minimum 2'd. Movement is minimum 1 unless it's 0. Toughness is minimum 1. OC is 0. But yeah, the
leadership is like
charge move advancement.
Weird. Leadership is like 10, right? But you can still reduce.
Leadership is either 9 or 10, and on the other side it's 4, I think. Yeah. But you can still modify the roll, but that's the characteristic.
Yep.
So yeah, the characteristic gets modified maximum 10 or 9. I forget which side it was because nothing cares about that. And then minimum 4.
It's like nids with shadows.
Yeah.
Or like demons maybe, but yeah. No most things don't. So they're 1.1
They must spawn alone.
The purple spawn.
Sounds good.
Let me just check that I'm not cheating. You can probably heroic with those if you feel like it. That's absolutely fine.
I can.
I think I have 4 models on here. You can double check me if you feel like this one isn't on. I don't know.
You're fine.
Cool. I think I can just do like boop.
As a matter of fact, we have an awesome way to do this. Objective up.
I think he's on it. This guy is a question.
Close enough.
Yeah, cool.
What are those units? Those infantry units there that you're playing with? Oh, Arco.
Arco-Flagellants. They are sister spawn.
They're like they're cultists basically.
They're
but
accursed cultists. Think of it that way.
Yeah, that's better. Like they're 140 points for 10. They only have a 6-up invuln. They're 2 wounds, however, with a feel no pain. And they are 6 attacks per dude if you pop their trigger words. They hate when you say banana. They're weapon skill 4, but they're 6 attacks. You should 60 attacks with sustained hits on the unit, and I have a strat to reroll hits.
Wow. That's
Wow.
way more offensive power than a Poxwalker unit.
It's
Sheesh.
501, so like my detachment rule is if I'm below starting, I get +1 to hit. If I'm below half, I get +1 to wound. The reroll hit strat become reroll hits and wounds when I'm below half. So 4 dudes is 24 attacks at 3s rerolling with sustained, and then 5s with +1 rerolling. That killed a lot of demons last time because they don't have any. They don't care about the AP0. They take all the saves anyway. I've killed Catan with them
6 feel
before.
no pain? The
5
feel no
up
pain
feel
is
no
6. 5 up. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they used to have 4-ups. That
Yeah,
was
they
some
didn't
bullshit.
have an invuln, but they used to be 4-up with 2 wounds. They were crazy at 130. They're fun. So you're going to appear back here. That's probably just gonna have to be fine. I don't think I want you all of the way back. That means if we throw the kitchen sink at trying to prevent it, it might be okay. Like, I think as long as you're gonna get a charge with something into Shroud. That's just something I have accepted. They're a 140 point unit. If they kill a character and they respawns, I don't care about giving up Assassinate. I'm just going to do it. We're gonna move up this
Yay.
lone Canoness. She moves 8. I just barely want her within 3 for the air denial. And then as close as possible. Thank you. Boop. I think that's fine. That is all
You know
of
something
them.
great is when these guys all die and I consolidate onto that objective.
No, I'm aware of that. So I know that that's a thing that can
It's
happen.
not going to happen, but that'd be adorable.
Like, sure, I'm definitely spending a CP to give these guys reroll hits, and that should rinse most of the spawn. At least, probably, I don't think you kill all 10.
Right. No, yeah, it's more that I'm not going to kill them.
Yeah, no, that's the main thing. It's basically okay. Like, I'm not planning to hold this objective. I drew clans, so she's doing clans, and the green Arcos is doing clans. And then we're hopefully killing this squad and preventing air denial that way. There is moves here for Don to heroic with stuff. And if they heroic, then I might get another charge. So I'm wondering if I should be stepping up these Arcos here for that. Don't think I need to. I think they're fine where they are. They can go ahead and string out a little bit more just to make a potential death shroud charge kind of always have to go into them. You are gonna be able to flamer them if you want to, which is like a thing I just have to accept. The big thing is should this Armiger walk up? And like, I don't think I need a reason to have it over here right now. I think I should have it within 12 of the objective. So I'm just gonna do some working backwards and be, okay, if I just barely touch, then that is where we end up. And then meaning 12 is just like, it's basically nudging us at that point. Don't know if this Dominion brick or Dominion Battle Scissors is technically correct. I think we're okay with that exchange. We're okay with that exchange. We don't want you back here. If you go here, then it's better that you go into Junith. If this guy's up here, you can absolutely ingress like here. You can ingress heroic here. That's a thing I've accepted. I don't think that's getting you primary anyway. It might be. Try to push that out as like far as possible. So like there's maybe ways for me to end this charge without having to base all of you because it's the WTCU rules as well. Why is that one? I hit the funny button. Hide. That didn't solve it. Stop.
Don, what were you rolling on the side there? The 6. What was that?
Huh?
Yeah, the little number on the side there. I see the number 6 on the corner of the table. What was that for?
Is it me or is it him? These 6s?
No, it's you.
This one?
Oh, maybe is that a miracle dice? Is that what that 6 is? Or what is?
There's a miracle dice over there.
Yeah, no, the other corner.
Something is
over here, this thing?
Yes.
That I'm using as my counter just to make sure I don't double use the Demon Prince CP reduction.
What the fuck did I click?
Oh, I see. I see. So you put
Sorry,
that out there
let
when
me get
you've
rid of this
used it.
fucking thing. There we go.
Yeah, so I keep the 6 up when it's not, and I have the funny face when I do use it. Because it's a
Got
new
it.
battle round, it
Okay.
flipped over.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Think we just advanced Junith backwards. That's a banner. 14. Let's put on the 6. So these guys move a minimum of 10, which means they're gonna be like right here. I think that's okay. So if we just go ahead and screen out right here, that means if you ingress, like you're not ingressing here, that gets shot to bits by Vahl.
You don't know, I could.
I mean, and
I
then
could be dumb.
I'll accept your donation of 3 death shrouds. The minions is gonna run. Our sister, so they move 11. Maybe go ahead and get that 6 up, and you get a 6. So that means we go here to cross beams. Don't think that should be enough. I'm just gonna borrow a death shroud unit. I know that there's ways to make this more compact, but we're just gonna start like this and see
No, you're good.
exactly where
They're
we
fine
need to
going there.
be. I'm just gonna have her just barely touching the objective, so I can leave her as the last model. And then the rest are just gonna coherency out back behind you. So this is currently leaving a giant hole here. I think it's fine if we just go ahead and move the Rhino over. The Rhino is currently empty, so we're making it a Sacresant Rhino.
Sounds good.
Riding my stationary bike, Don, so you're giving me mental exercise
Nice.
and physical.
Physical. I think we might want to get you out. Or are we putting a solar cannons back there? I don't think. I think we just might as well use the dummies. So dummy, boom. Cool. So that's gonna do screening. Canoness can be ready here, I think. Is there a reason to not go into this car? Nope. She's gonna jump into the car as well. Triumph is fine where it is. Just go ahead and clean up her homework.
Mhm.
I think that's fine. We're accepting the fact that this can go in over here. That's okay. Yep. I think we're leaving it. The Armiger is hidden behind the same wall as it was previously. I guess the thing is, the spawns, we're currently giving you a 10. I don't think that's correct. I think I'm just gonna have to live with it though. The alternative is giving up the Armiger now, and then I might have other things go. No, it's cool.
Do it. Do it.
Nope.
Oh.
Refuse. Cleanse, sorry, ingress. Do you want to?
Oh, you're not bringing the girlies in?
Not this turn.
All right. Let me see if there is a good spot for me. I do believe that there is. All right. Yep, that's a perfect spot. So we'll spend the 1 to bring in a squad of dudes.
Sounds good.
I think. In a fairly well protected area too. Let's see, does anything even shoot over there?
Sorry.
No, nothing shoots over there. Let's get you closer. Well, where you're legally closer is the right word to put that.
It's doing a kickflip. Just right.
All right.
Alright. Uh,
Gonna McConaughey this right now. Mm-hmm.
Shooting. Fun joke. We do declare both our classes. I don't
Haha.
think I mind. The potential here is the shroud goes in. If you mop the floor with all of the Arcos, then that happens. That's okay. Like, they're gonna die anyway. Do I want them to die here? Currently, you walk up, you charge, you do that. That's okay. We have the Invan here.
It'd be a shame a Plagueburst Crawler managed to mortal wound you to death on your invul turn.
I mean, no, I get D3 plus 1 miracles and come back for free. Don't worry about it.
Indeed.
I'll manage.
I don't know.
I mean, oh no, that's a CP.
Oh, better yet, before they're there.
I'm debating.
I need to make sure about this one.
So I think
Hold on a sec. They're not there. They're not there. I didn't see this one was also in containment range or afflicted range.
Sorry, go on.
I didn't see that they were also in the afflicted range there. Can you show me the 6 off of the Canoness?
Sure.
Thank you. Because I want to be closer.
Okay.
Or she's picking it up from the ruin.
Yeah.
No,
Or
no,
the building. I mean, the building.
I think the rune's only for the phase.
I think it's until your next turn.
I might be wrong. If I am, then
Um,
that's freaking awesome.
Until the start of your next turn.
Oh, well, that's even better.
I mean, Don, you're
Even
just awesome. I don't know
better.
what to tell you, dude. Why are you
It's
so
the whole
down on
thing, right?
yourself? You got this.
It's the whole. It's the whole letter L, right? It's not just the building part. It's
Correct. Yes, the whole,
Oh,
the whole
man.
L on GW.
the
Yeah,
one
like
CE.
well, it's technically 2, but yeah.
Well, yeah. But
Fingerprints helps out.
you use your sneaky move. That's
Does that make sense? Let's see. You still need to go there. Where's your 2 inches? Show me your 2 inches.
Wow. Calling him
Wow.
out just like
This
that. Don.
there's kids, Don.
Kids will understand one day.
They're not gonna be kids anymore at that point.
All right, there we go. I'm set now.
You happy with that?
Yes, much happier.
So let me see. Where is the heroic? The
You got to
heroic
get rid
is
of the white panel van, Don. The white panel van with no windows. The kids are not. They're onto your tricks.
Indeed.
I think this is a bad charge, and that's okay. Oh wait,
It's a bad charge. There's no bad charges.
I'm going first. Are we just cobbing a grenade? Mm-hmm.
Get him. I only have 4 wounds. You're good.
This it's 24 attacks back into me. I don't care about the AP. You're hitting on 3s, so 24 attacks, 2/3, 16, and then wounding on 2s. So you drop like 1 or 2, and then I make 1 or 2. That's actually not that bad math-wise.
No, it's not that bad. You
Uh,
should be fine.
the question is if I pick up. Fuck it. We were here to test, right? Red squad
Yeah.
into you.
Get him.
So I have a question.
Answer.
Your it doesn't work here, but for the sake of argument, you're -2 to charge rat. Is that when
Yes.
you're being what is the actual
Selected.
rules on this? Yeah. So I'm selecting you as a charge. Is that before or after
Yeah,
the roll?
I'd have to roll it now. Or I'd have to use it now before
Yeah,
you roll.
and then I can miracle. Cool.
Correct, because the miracle is when you roll.
Yeah, so it's a 2. So we're just gonna roll it. It's a 6. So everything that can base is going to, which means we are giving you this heroic, because it's like kind of difficult to get around it. You know what? Boop. There's a ways to do this better that I could have done that I chose not to for an unexplained reason. things like string it out more and then keep them back, and because WTC, you can hit the
Yeah.
wall, but you're also hugging it. I think we're just gonna
Mhm.
do it the simple way. This is gonna let you stay here. I don't think I have much of an option. I'm not gonna bother with it. It's a fun TTS game for funsies. I
Indeed.
think this guy might be able to get around, and I think that might be good.
Yeah.
Helping out. Are you partying?
We are all gonna party.
Don't party.
All right. So, are they good where they're at? Are
Yep,
you ready
yep.
for the hugs? Incoming hugs.
Aggressive.
We made it with an 8.
hugs.
All right. And let's see. You do have a 6 in there.
Yep.
This kills her. She gets in there. That's fine. And then let's see. Where's the area? Doink. The ultimate reason why I did this.
Yep.
Which is just block a secondary.
Yeah.
OC1.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna hold it over you. All right. Get all the way in there. Whatever you're hung up on. Get there. Think. All right, we're good.
Mm. Hmm.
So Don, you
Come
just
and
want to
get him.
make sure if he smashes you back that you have one guy that'll live
I'm not
denying
killing
area.
the Terminators with AP0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is basically the thing.
Yeah.
I think we're just doing it. Let's. I no longer. Oh, sorry. No longer care if the spawn die. I probably should have just taken the 2. Oh well, it's fine.
I don't think I spent this. Yeah, it should be at 0 CP now.
Cool.
For my rapid ingress, that was the one, and then this was the free one.
Yeah,
So I'm out of freeze. Think.
yeah, because I went first. Yep. We're burning a CP to get reroll hits. We're saying the trigger word. Here's 60 attacks into spawn. So
Yay! On 4s because I haven't hurt anyone.
and reroll. Bye bye. Sustained 5s. That's a lot of 4s.
Haha. All right.
4s into 5s.
Here's the icky part of this. 4s.
Okay.
So I have at least 6 dice there. That's what matters.
Yep.
I don't even know I did that. I should have just done them all. 4s. And 5s. I'll take 1 damage. And then
no. Hazardous. Absolutely. Okay, first guy dies. Second guy dies. Cool.
and then Mortal's back. Take 6. A spawn or a war crime. I took 1 damage.
6. We make 1 feel no pain.
So 5 more
on
mortals.
our war crime. That was hilarious.
2.5. Cool. Would you like to punch me back?
I would like to punch you back. All right, so we're going to start off with the Chaos Wand first.
Yep, go for it.
So 2d6 plus 4 is 13. Hitting on 4s.
Mhm.
And toughness 3 normally, right?
Yeah.
2s. 7 for 2 damage. Nice.
The wound guy dies, and then another one die.
Yay.
Would you like to make any attacks with your left shot? You're currently outside.
Yes.
Cool. You
Yeah.
then have to pine.
Yep. So there's 10.
Spawn violence is real.
Yeah, the Death Guard spawn are dumb. That's why when I hear people say they're not good, I'm like, you're wrong.
No, they're
You're not using them right.
they're great.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. That other guy's going to stay put because he has a job to do.
Yep.
16 sweeps on 3s. 3s.
1 lethal.
1 lethal. 2s. 8 more.
5s. The wound guy dies, and 1 more. I don't have a wound guy. So you die and you take a wound. Cool.
Aha! Victory.
Cool. Area denial goes away. Cleanse becomes a 4. Go.
How dare you get your CP off of there now?
I sure didn't. I already got one from Junith.
How dare you not get a CP off air now?
I'm just
Alright,
good like that. It's a
so
Taliban
I'll get
effect. You
10
should
points.
play it.
I know, right?
But mine is an
But yeah,
effect.
so I'll only hold 10 points because this guy couldn't get on the objective.
Nope.
Rawr. Spawn good. Spawn good.
Yeah, spawn good.
Spawn
I
strong.
mean, you made like what?
That was an
13
awesome
out
roll.
of 15 4-ups and then one of the 5-ups?
Yep.
I had 69 hits and I handed you a little bit less than 23, and then you made all of the
Yep.
saves.
It
Is the
happens.
Canoness 1 OC?
Yeah, so we're tied on that one.
But because of the ways that the models died, I had some of the Arcos on I could have pulled differently if the movement would have ended up differently. I don't think there's a world where Dawn is taking the middle here when I live with three of the Arcos.
No. Well, all I might have done was my guns and spawn to walk over that way, but yeah, no.
Yeah,
It would have required perfect things to happen.
You need
for me
to
take
kill.
that
If
from.
you kill all of my unit, then you do it. But yeah, I don't think you are.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, chance for me to learn.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe this
Start of phase stuff. I don't need to do anything because you only did 1 damage to me. Yay.
is fascinating.
Those Terminators will stay right
Yeah.
there.
But
The
it's one of
spawn will
those.
stay right here.
Here's a power drill. If I don't.
Yeah.
Now.
Do, do, do,
It's if I give you a power drill and saw it, I don't tell you how to use it.
All right. Go your 8.
Yes.
Would you like to overwatch me with Vahl's unit? You got at least 2 that can see him.
Nah. I have too much respect for Spawn to throw Vahl at them.
Take the bait.
Nah.
Take the bait. Let's see, is this enough to do what we really want to do? All right. I think you can start to see some Arcos with that.
Cool.
Prince.
Yep.
You are so charming.
Little red
Smile only a
Corvette.
mother could love.
This guy will advance 1 inch. Pretty safe there.
My wife just asked, "Why are you riding in the garage instead of outside?" I said, "I must see Spawn violence."
Oh my
Spawn
god,
on
you have
Spawn
no idea what this
violence.
whole Spawn.
The Spawn. They're the doom of everything.
Doomage.
I stole the last 2 in the local game store on your
They're so good.
wisdom here. I already had 1, so
Like that granted, that was an abnormally high roll for the Spawn, but
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
like they are just very good for 80 points.
They're excellent early game brawlers. Like, they do a very similar job to the drones, but into different profiles.
Yes.
Old drones, that is.
Right.
New drones have a
Get there.
different job. And it's called brap, brap,
Yes.
brap, brap.
It's called murder.
It's called...
do you have 3 or 2 heavy blade drones, Dom?
I have 2. Yeah, they are still very fragile. They die if someone farts at them, but
Like,
they do hit pretty hard.
For
And
100
they're pretty cheap.
points, they do so much damage.
They do. They're like a small, less defensive exocrine.
Yeah. That I think it shoots harder. Because of
It
the
does
rules.
not. Yeah, it doesn't really because exocrines can hit on 2s,
Yeah, but like,
and they also still get lethals and they have more shots.
their DC
I mean, it's only
plus
1 more
3.
shot. Yeah, as opposed to DC
Blast?
plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. 2
I mean, they're
three
still
rolling.
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still excellent. This guy's just gonna flip his butt around. Come at me, Vahl. Come at me. What are you, afraid?
He says hiding behind ruins.
Indeed.
There's some
Well, it's because
real
he still has
Monty
no
Python-
targets.
There's some real Monty Python shit going on over here.
He still has
his butt. He has his butt positioned at you. That means he's going to do the skunk spray. So watch it.
I mean, 2 of the Paragons already got ahead of him on that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's the buttage.
She's not blown out, correct?
Sure isn't.
All right. All right. I told you we're
Are
going
you
to
playing Hammered on?
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
And we got a claw coming out.
The pokey out move.
You can see you with the claw. The claw.
Clippy clap.
Indeed. Now, how many 6s do I think you can roll with that? The answer is more than enough for me to care to
I
be
mean,
eaten by.
I have already rolled one of them for her.
Indeed. I don't think my Death Shroud wanted to come down yet.
What? Come on.
Like, there's no target for them.
Come on.
Alright,
Be fun.
And I forgot, when does she do her thing? It's when she's targeted? For that
no,
too?
it's start of phase. So let me know when you're ready
Alright.
to move over to shooting.
I am. Would you like to rapid ingress?
Yeah, maybe. You had a lot of fun with it last time.
I did.
Uh,
It turned out that it was the right call.
so they are low up. Is there a world where they go here and they're outside of 12 from the crab? I don't
Probably.
think so. But like,
Probably. Yeah, you're good.
why? Okay. Don't think I want it, but it is funny. Want to
It is funny. That's also just 8 points you're giving me for a smite.
It's anti-chaos 2 up. Might do like half
Indeed.
the filer on its way out. No,
Alright.
those points are fake points. We are not ingressing, we are using her 2 up in the shooting phase for the once per game.
Sounds good.
Also, you are maxing Assassinate. I don't think there's anything I can do about that ever.
This is
So,
true.
What do you mean 8 points? You already have those in my mind.
Alright. These guys here are going to shoot those guys.
Wow.
This guy cannot shoot out because pistols only let you shoot what you're engaged with.
That's
And
correct.
he can't see anyone. Because I didn't do this. Yeah.
Then you would have started the move and then he needed to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we just have the 2d6 flamers into those arcos. 5 hits. That's enough.
You only
On
need 3s
threes.
here. Yep.
1.
Do you have Lord of Virulence or? Nope. Never mind. Okay.
No.
6, 5, kill
Oh.
the wounded guy.
And for what it matters, I'm rolling all hit rolls of 1 against them. Because they're my only target for round.
That's gonna be so useful. Can't wait for this spawn to pull up their Glocks.
Indeed.
Hey, I found the secret for the marine I ate earlier.
So this guy here, he's just gonna dump everything into them.
Go for it.
Let's see. Yeah, nothing else. The adorableness of, alright, we'll give her you know what? Why not? Why not? We'll put a bolter into her.
A heavy bolter, or a regular bolter.
No, just a bolter. Just a bolter. No, it's -1 save. You're already in 6. There's literally no reason to do that.
She's a
Especially
2
with
up
two roll.
Invandon. What do you mean a -1 save?
I know, right?
That doesn't matter at all, this is.
Indeed. Alright, so yeah, here. Just everything in those arcos. We'll start with the autocannon.
Mhm.
Because it's just good. 1 lethal. 2s. 3 for 3 damage.
Dedge.
Got 1.
Dedge.
Got 2. The heaviest of bolters. 1 lethal sustain.
Cool.
Doink. Doink.
Mm-hmm.
5 for 2.
6s. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
What else?
The Havoc Launcher, +2.
Yep.
It's 4.
That's just math.
Oh, Yeah, and I'm not. I forgot this is the one that does not have lethals. I'm like, I'll just add the other one in. Wait, now this. Yeah, so those all hit.
Mhm.
And 3 for 1 damage.
1.
And then the bolter. Aha. 1 lethal.
Mhm.
3 for 1 damage.
1.5. Cool.
So what he's saying is there's a chance.
No.
Damn it.
They're probably dead.
Because
There's
it's
more than a
adorable.
chance. There's an opportunity.
the best.
Big words from big man.
Well, guess what?
Uh-huh.
Everything else that's choosing this turn gets +1 AP.
I guess my 7-up armor save that I'm not using? Sure, go for it. I guess
Hey,
it's
sir,
technically
it's an
plus
8-up
10
armor
because-
save?
Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, apologies.
How dare you?
So you're saying
Alright.
they have a 9-up right now?
Indeed. So we're going to
Alright,
shoot
good.
the
Go for
mortar into Vahl Squad, and then we're going to fire everything else into this little saint lady.
Go for it.
All right. So heavy slugger,
Mm-hmm.
1 hit.
Nope.
Yeah, not in range of the Lord of Violence for that. Entropies, 1 hit. 1
2
hit.
up. She's fine.
Haha, she's alive.
She would have been fine
And
anyway with
then-
her puppet.
Indeed.
Mortar.
The mortar into Vahl Squad,
9.
9. Get it, 4s.
Mhm.
1 lethal. And 3s. 4 3-ups. Because -1 save, but cover. Haha.
So here's the first 3. So 1 fail,
That's
and then
2
we're gonna
damage.
check the 6-up. Cool. So we're taking 2 damage so far. Do we care about auto passing this one? You're gonna
Let's do
be mortal wounding me on a 5-up after this anyway.
Yep.
So I think it's probably in my best interest to not just lose a Paragon. I think the way this is looking right now, though, is 2 Paragons are probably gonna be enough, but we should keep them as live as possible. Yeah. Let's use a 5.
All right.
Wow, look at that dice I just
So-
rolled. Wow.
Arcos on 6.
Yep. Cool.
Arcos will take 2 mortals.
Let me do my fill hits. 2.
I'm telling you, the more I play with this
1.
stupid Playper Scroll, the more I love it. The Warglaive?
Is it?
Nope.
Is the
Oh
And
no,
the
mortar,
this is
AP2?
this is no this
No,
is
this isn't until. Yeah, you're outside 6. So you're
yeah.
good.
So only Valscott.
Yeah, only they took it because I rolled a 6 to hit them. This missed and this missed.
No, what we're saying is this rune is no longer examining the.
Correct. Yeah, so yeah, it was a 5-up for Vahl Squad because she's hammered,
Yes.
and then these are both 6s.
Oh,
But this one I did roll
oh,
6
the
for.
PVC just within 3 of it doesn't care about afflicted. That's just +1. Yeah. Okay.
It's +1 if
Yes.
it's afflicted.
Yes. Yep. Cool. I'm dim. Go for it.
Yeah, it's just adorable. What it is.
Yeah. Pew pew.
All right. Then we'll have this guy here. He's going to shoot you
Mhm.
with everything. Take bolters. 1 hit.
Only 1.
Nope.
Nope.
Heavy bolter. 2 hits. Twin linked. 2.
I think. Yeah, 2. Yep. Do
2
I
damage.
care? So she is gonna take 2 damage. Do we want to reroll this? Because for some reason they give you a 2-up they couldn't reroll. Left is big gun.
Mhm.
Or we just stand back up for free. You're not doing anything. Nothing is charging here aside from maybe the spawn. And they are probably not doing that. And if they do that, then it's fine. I get heroics into middle. That's fine.
What is the
no,
Death
she
Shroud
is-
charge?
They're in melee.
They currently are,
Yeah.
but there's a tank shot.
Okay. That's 4 wounds with a 5 of feel of pain. If you kill those, Don, then I will just accept it. That's fine.
Have you seen what the spawn did?
Yes. And the spawn don't get the tank shock. That's the predator. He didn't even kill all of the Arcos. Look at that little idiot.
No, he only killed 6.
She is gonna die. She's gonna give D3 +1. So she's gonna give 2 miracles. That's gonna be a 3 and a 6. We're gonna spend the 3 as part of the stratagem to stand her up end of phase on D3 +1. Don't know if I
Nice.
roll now or later, but for how many wounds she is on, just do it
Yeah.
now. She's
I
gonna
don't
be a
know.
full elf. Cool. She
Nice.
don't get the invuln back though. Coolio.
Yay! He's gonna keep shooting the corpse because adorable.
Yep. That happens.
Let's see.
Results.
Charges.
It's a miracle.
So
Is a
this one
Plagueburst
here.
Crawler Mortar 2 AP, Don?
No, so it's AP1.
Vahl
I
is
do have
not
-1
good,
save on that squad because of the hammer.
Okay, but they got covered.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
So
why
I'm
they
on
were
2
saving
up
on
save,
threes.
and he's
Yeah,
AP2,
okay.
so I'm on a 3 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then,
What are you doing?
so yeah, this predator will charge here
Oh, you're doing
for
this?
reasons.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
For reasons,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That's
it makes
three.
it. It's a good thing you did it there.
You only
1
have
inch.
3. I think you
I-
have to base when you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, move up the objective. Wahaha. They're dying to something, and then he.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets a good guess.
And then tank check.
Yep. 10 dice.
Aha.
I'll deduct your last CP.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take 4. That's enough.
Nope.
That's not enough.
Yep. Anyway.
All right. So I guess that she gets to live for now.
I needed to make a 1 of those.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
These spawn right here are going to charge there.
Sounds reasonable.
Think.
Beep, beep.
Begin with 8.
Yep.
On this side again. Well, that makes no sense. Let's go on this side.
Come
Be
get your
adorable.
huggies.
Be all the adorable.
He got a base when he can.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on that side.
Cool. Yep.
All right.
Anything else?
Then this one right here
Yeesh.
will tend to charge onto this girly with a 10.
10.2, so 10.
Yep.
9.
That's a 9. It will fail. All right. Then, no one then. Lord Valence here is going to charge.
Cool. Yes.
7 should work.
Makes it.
Yeah. Get him there. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Oh my god, he's so virulent.
He might be. We don't know.
I mean, I'd hope so, based on the title, you know?
He might even be the Lord of said virulence. All right. I
don't
think
know,
that is
man.
everyone that wants to charge did charge.
Cool.
So,
Yes. Where would you like to start?
we will start off with these spawn right here.
So here's the question. Do we burn 2 CP to fight on death with full rerolls? Or 3 CP, rather? I don't think so. I think these are dying, and I think these spawn are gonna take some amount of damage on my turn.
They should.
So go for it.
Unless they don't.
I mean, they sure could just, like, take 1 damage.
We have 11 attacks here.
Mm-hmm.
7 plus 1. Or 7 plus 4
Wow,
is
this
11.
guy knows math. What is this?
4 hits, mean 2s.
Yeah.
3 for 2.
No, and then gotta do this in the funny way. In 2s. There's guy
Those
damage
two?
here, right? No, none of them it's damage, so... First guy...
Oh,
and
here's
second
a
guy.
here's damage guy right here.
Oh, so he dies, and then one of the other guys die. Boop, boop.
Yep.
Because 112 was the damage order. I no longer care about interrupt, so you can go ahead and do your predator.
No, I'm going to do Lord of Valence.
I mean, that makes sense. Sorry. He just blended into it. He's
The entire reason why he
he's
went
low
there.
enough. I was too zoomed out. I couldn't see him. Sorry.
Indeed.
Well,
Let's see.
it's not
He still has 5 attacks.
Yes.
Get your 5 attacks. This is 6. This is 5. Hit on 2. 6s are awesome.
Yep.
Use the wound. And you're not a vehicle. So 2 for 2 damage.
First and second. So 1 guy is alive on a single wound. I think we're pulling that one.
All right. And this instructor right here, he'll fight you.
Who? Yeah, the Pred. Yep, go for it.
Yeah. And this guy's on 1 wound, right?
Is he? Yes, he is.
Alright. So destructor
Go for it.
on 4s, 2 hits, and 2s. 2, 1 damage. Got him.
Goodbye. We get a miracle.
You can go 3 inches.
What? Yep.
By 3, I mean that plus that.
Wow. That's all of your fighting first. We have 2 dudes.
Get him,
With
2
bomb.
dudes.
We are saying banana. And hitting on 3s with sustain.
Indeed.
And then 5s with +1, so 4s. So 7 and 0.
4s and 5s.
3
I'll
damage.
take 3. And you take 2.
Cool. I'm good.
Haha.
Right. Think that's all of
Well,
the
that's at least enough to do what we need to do.
Coolio.
All right.
My turn.
Yep. I get 4 points for character. Just 1 character.
Oh.
Haha. And on to you.
We got a 5. Overwhelming marked. What's marked?
Marked. We
Oh,
have.
sorry. Sorry. I guess technically we gotta do all the battle round first. What are you picking?
Oh yeah, yes.
We got another
So of course we're gonna leave the save on. I can't do it on ball. She's too close now.
Yep.
All right. Save on Junith and save on. Are you too close? Might be. You are indeed too close. Put on her, I believe.
Looks good.
Yeah. All right. Yep. The 2 other characters. Ha ha.
Oh wow. It's like this guy's kind of trying to kill my characters or nothing. Sounds like an assassination attempt. What's marked?
So marked. We are going to have this destructor over here.
Yep.
We are going to have this drone right here.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have this Demon Prince right here.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Let's see. Do we... So we're on 5. We have A1. What is that used on? It's probably getting used on shot count. I guess I should have considered moving away from Feel No Pain.
What's the score right now?
24-24 in my favor. Me
Yeah.
going first.
So before the turn 3, it was 24 to 29.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, didn't say anything for trial, so we're just taking it as Feel No Pain, even though something else might have been better, but it's fine. We are getting Overforce. Like, that's just...
Indeed you are.
That's just happening. Don't think I mind. I think I kind of need to raise you on cards. So we're gonna burn this 1 to get a CP for Junith. We're immediately gonna burn it to redraw marked. Into engage. So then, oh sorry, I guess technically first we have a battle track here on the Arcos.
Yep.
They fail.
Ah! Why can playable are playing 2 men? Go!
So how does this look? We do area and that. So if we get Triumph 4 on your advance, then we just get that.
Mhm.
And then over here is going to be a little bit more tricky. Did you fully screen? You didn't.
Not intentionally.
So we can easily get area denial by showing up here with Stern. That sounds like a fun thing to do. And if you overwatch her and she dies fully, we just respawn. And we're fine. Oh, redo that one with the correct one. Yep, cool. So that should be... Oh yeah, go ahead and change the rotation.
Yeah, sure, good.
I think they still fit.
Is the -1 CP on the prints per
Battle
round
round.
or
Battle round.
battle round?
Not player.
Okay.
Okay, so we've done all of that. Let's roll the banner. That's a 1. Cool. So we're in movement.
Uh-huh.
So we're putting... that's gonna be... You're on 1 CP.
I'm on
Going
1
up
CP.
to 2 on your turn, 3 from the prince. One of them is going to be spent on sending this guy through the wall if you want him to be part of this game, which I think you do.
Only if you plan on taking these objectives.
I mean...
If you don't want to take these objectives, I'm fine with it.
What if I just kill you off them?
That's fine too. I bought him a turn, so it's all good.
I know, Don. Stop being snarky with your correct answers. No one likes a show off. So...
Not unless that show off is cool.
As you were saying?
I mean, I'm not, but...
Exactly. Stay in your lane, bud. Okay, so here's the thinking. The alternative is to send the Canoness over here. Currently getting out 9 doesn't do it. I think if we go ahead, so we're just gonna put these here to know where that is if we want to do it. And then we're gonna do some spring cleaning so we can actually see what the fuck is going on. And then let's go ahead and do ones on these. I just
You should be able to fit her there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think
Assuming
I can...
that this is not a problem.
Yeah. Considering... I don't think I can do it without advancing. Or the movement buff from Triumph. So if the Triumph is going out here, that means... Exactly. You're probably using it there, though, so that's probably fine. At this point, we don't mind just sending all of that up. AP is just Triumph and Junith. Triumph is a 3 up, 4 up.
And I forgot, didn't one of these fail, or did you reroll it?
On the Battle Shock.
No, on the mortar wound.
Oh yeah, sorry. One of them is taken 2. Yes.
So I don't think you rerolled it.
No, I sure didn't. You are absolutely correct. I forgot to mark it.
The best way to win, forgetting things.
Hey man, like the server is called Potato because that's what I play like. So if we do this, then it should probably needs a CP reroll because we all know what weapon skill 3 with 2 shots look like.
Indeed.
You should not be holding this objective on your turn, barring a Death Shroud Ingress.
I mean, they might just kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 4s, winning on 5s, saving on 5s, 2 damage each.
You're winning on 6s.
And then mortals back.
No, time
5s.
to sign. Yeah. No, I mean, like, it's Melta 4, right? And it's 2 shots.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll roll 5s. We're good. We're good. If he spawn, just roll 5s. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm. Go figure. So if the Triumph is walking up this way anyway to boost her movement, because she needs to get over here, then we might as well boost this movement and have that CP be available, which means Triumph is moving up.
Yep.
And you don't have any way to dish out that at range, so we're just going to make sure that it's safe. So what does a triumph move look like? So if we move 8, we go something like this, and then we have the availability of charging. That doesn't change what's getting buffed, so we can go ahead and do that right now. Then we're just
Yep.
gonna jump out 3, and with the extra movement, this little doober can just go ahead and barely touch the triumph aura, and then with the plus move, can go ahead and move 8 here, and that is engage.
Yep.
And then this one is gonna roll on advance. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12. So we're just gonna make a crab landing spot be annoying with that, I think. With that in mind, there's
Sounds
maybe
reasonable.
arguments to use dice to get him like here, to do some more pre-measuring to stop the crab from being able to land properly. Didn't really do that, so I'm not gonna do that in hindsight, but it's good things to note for the future and be aware of with crabs. So that is engage. Overwhelming
Yep.
force should just be kill the idiots. Hopefully we're killing this here exactly. Sorry. I might have move blocked my paragons. I sure haven't. Sounds good. So scary overwatchers for the paragons is what? You might like Lotto with a predator. That's the best
Yeah.
you do, right?
Yeah, the Predator's the most scary. Technically, so is the Defiler, but it's less shots.
Yeah. So what's the plan? The plan is to abandon this Warglaive to its fate, and if it can't kill spawn, then it didn't deserve to exist in the first place.
Indeed.
Death Guard's army rule reducing tank checks is never not gonna be funny.
Indeed. Every time I tell people about it, they're like, "Oh yeah, weird."
That's fun. So where is the angle on the death road back here? Are we talking like this sort of thing for an Overwatch? Does that look reasonable?
Yeah. Roughly, hardest one there is going to be, yeah, roughly there.
Because like if you want to burn off the 2, that's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and hold on. Not gonna box select the terrain. That's so.
Get a Marcos.
That's gonna look something like that, and then with
Mhm.
twisting the arms the proper way. It's CTS, I'm not gonna bother. But the intention is to just give you that one. If you want to take the Overwatch, then you can go for it.
Nah, have at it.
Cool. I'm just gonna make sure that these aren't move blocking Valgons though. So I think moving them perpendicularly backwards should be legal. And then if Paragons just move 10, it looks something along those lines. We might need to actually measure this one out. Question is, where is 9 from you? That's here, okay. So Melta range looks quite doable. Not for this little idiot. So that one is gonna go all the way to the back and put a sword behind the rune. Because technically this part is part of the model. Because cover in this edition is a joke. Smile. 10, and then ahead of you is 10. Where do we want the guns facing? Or that is correct already. Cool. We should be able to see all of you. These guys are getting covered no matter what happens. Oh. Go away. I know you're pretty scenery, but you're bothering the TTS auras.
Well,
Did you put that one model just barely touching the cover?
Yeah, it's technically wrong, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't. That's fair.
No, because the part where it would work is if that sword was behind something.
Oh, I thought
But
it
being on
got
top
pushed
of
to
it.
this side. Like here-ish? Oh, okay. We'll just do this then, so we have cover.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
There you go.
No,
Yeah.
I was thinking
So
that
like the way
if
that
the
it
sword
works
is past this
is
line, do the whole mortar wing. But I guess it kind of has to be like.
yeah, it has to be
around it.
behind a piece of terrain, like behind a something that would block.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're fully visible. But like this part now, you are fully within, so you get it regardless.
Yeah.
But like if you just
If
have
he
like a
was
sword
half-
on top of it, it won't work. But if the
If
sword
he
was
was
like behind this,
So like
from
here,
there, you'd be good.
it's now around, but if we goes through, then it doesn't count. Yeah. Gotta put it
Correct.
behind. Cool. Yeah.
Like if he had
And, like-
half the base in the ruin and half not, is that cover?
No,
because then you're
not
inside,
unless-
and then you can be seen.
Not unless the model was not fully visible.
Oh, if the model wasn't fully visible and part of it, then you get cover because it's not fully visible. But if it was
Correct.
fully visible, but he's not wholly within, no cover.
Yeah, like let's say that this flagellant right here, I'll snap this back
Yeah.
here in just a moment.
Yeah, you're good.
So if that flagellant was shooting at this guy, because this you can't see the whole model because the sword is behind this this terrain piece right here, where it's actually
Yeah.
physically blocking it, he would get cover.
Got it.
The cover rules are dumb.
Yes.
But yeah, I will watch it. Because 3-ups are still 3-ups.
Go for it.
We'll do the heaviest of bolters first.
Yep.
Nothing. Autocannons.
Yep.
1. AP2 down to AP1. Because
Yep.
cover.
I think that is putting you on 0 CP, correct?
No, it's free.
Oh, yeah.
Think.
The inference. Yeah, cool. Question is, are we rolling the 3-up? I think it's worth it. Is it worth a CP? I think it is. So let's spend a CP, let's use a miracle.
Aha.
Yep.
Alright, then we have bolters and havoc launcher.
Go for it.
Bolters. Nothing, and havoc.
2.
2 shots. 1 hit. 1 wound. 3-up.
Fine.
You good? It's worth a chance to kill that thing. Because right now that thing's just dead. And it's going to explode and kill everyone. Ha ha!
4 wounds. Can't do that. The Arcos
But
here are
what
gonna
if this one dies
Which
and
one?
also explodes? Ha ha!
I mean, then she respawns and we still get engaged. We lose one of them.
Yes.
Moving up. I think this is turn 3. Yeah, let's just get out, I think. Or alternatively, they're not gonna do much here. You're gonna go in here, you're gonna shoot, that's fine. That's gonna be exactly, and then we do that. That's probably okay. So we're currently leaving that open. Is that okay? I think these ones are just gonna drop 9 away here.
Okay.
Go ahead and maintain the death shard screen, because otherwise I don't think it works here.
It would not. Like this was wide open for Death Shroud,
Yeah.
where you had him.
Yeah. The alternative is turn Triumph there, but I don't like it. So we're doing that. Cool.
No.
So the Rhino, we can get out now. I think what I'm going into here, except maybe despawn, is dying anyway. So I don't think there's much to it, aside from that. So this is a 6, which means even if you strat for -2, I'm a minimum of 8 if I use the 6, so I can automatically get in here anyway, through your Mace.
Indeed.
So we're planning on doing that, then these guys are standing here, which means we shoot this way, we see what happens with the Immolator in here. This guy is going to be an idiot, this one hasn't done anything yet, and that's fine. I'm just going to add a little dash to the names of those who have respawned, so she has respawned. I think that's all of it. I don't think there's any rooms behind me anymore, so go ahead and ingress if you want to.
Do I want to? I think the answer is still yes.
Can
I need to take
ingress
care of
if you
them.
wanna. Can leave your friends behind.
So yeah, we'll ingress 1. Dink. Because 3-man Death Shroud squads are amazing.
Yes.
80s party.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. 6.
I like this spot. I'm just gonna do it again.
I mean, it's the perfect spot.
I mean, hey man. Not saying it because I think you're wrong. Quite the contrary.
All the things that you can do with 6 inches.
Wow. I guess the kids have gone to bed by now.
I don't know what you talk about. It's almost noon here.
It's 8 o'clock here. It's fine.
All
Okay.
right.
Alright,
Yep,
alright,
there's that.
alright. Shooty me shooty face.
Eat
Immolator
me.
is gonna declare all of its shot into the Chaos Pod, including the Hunter Killer missile.
Don't take my cover away. You're mean.
What cover? 7 bolters. 1 miss, 1 hit. Then 5s. 1 EB1. This guy is the first one. He doesn't have cover, so 2
Takes it.
damage.
What does he? He
Does
does.
he blow?
Does he explode?
Sure doesn't.
No.
So he's gone. Let's
Indeed.
do the Hunter Killer. We hit. We wound AP3. So 6 up. He's cover. This guy's in cover, right?
Yep, yeah, he is. I was just double checking, making sure that he was. 6.
Cool.
Nope.
DC
Damage.
1.
Haha! He'll take 1.
He takes it. Melters. 1 hit, 1 miss. Twinling, strength 9. Yep. AP 4, so no save. That is 6
Yep.
damage.
He's gonna live. He's gonna live.
Sure doesn't.
Nope. Does he explode? In that box.
Sure.
Nope.
Nope.
Got him.
That's 1 overwhelmed forced.
That's okay. They did their job.
Yep, sure did. This Armiger is going into the spawn.
Get him.
1 melter.
You were not wrong. What you said earlier.
1
Damage.
4 damage. That's 10. No,
9.
9. 9.
Yes.
Melta.
The German way of saying no.
Yes.
Does he explode? It's gonna be a closer one. No.
And then stubber. So 3s into 5s. 2. AP1.
All right.
Is that the next
AP1.
one?
You have better ones than. Haha. Pick one. I forgot. Yours are strength 4, but AP1.
And
Yeah.
not mine.
Yes, one
I
strength 5,
can.
AP0.
We're just
Yeah.
just borrowing. So here's the one. He killed one, like we talked about. Because between the 3s to hit and 2s to wound, they always drop 1. So here's the question. We could. I think I'm sending all of the Paragon Melters into Shroud. And I think we're sending Vahl's Heavy Bolter into the Pred. Think if we kill the Predator in shooting, it's not the worst thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna declare Vahl only into the Predator. And we're gonna declare everything from the Paragons into the Death Shroud.
Get him.
Do we want to do anything else first? So, do we? I don't think we care about grenade here. We're just gonna throw a spare Inferno pistol into this guy. So weapon skill 2, and then 5 up.
Yep.
Nope. Cool. So here's Vahl. We're not using anything fancy. So just the Fidelis. Rerolling. So
Dragon.
that's 2 hits. Strength 10 with +1 to wound.
10.
So AP once. 2 damage.
I'll take 1. Down to 9.
And then the D6 guns, hits, and wounds, AP2, so 5 ups.
I'll take 1.
1, take 5.
I go down to 4.
So let's do Death Shroud. So, okay. So we should technically do this, because if we roll a 1... No, I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna do all of the Meltas, it's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, try again.
Try again.
And then 3s.
T7.
Yeah, strength 9. Melters.
4s.
Cool. 3 fails. Do you want to do anything? No, you can't, right? Yeah, you're
I
at
cannot.
CP. Cool. So, do we need 2s? Because it's Melta 2. And you know.
That guy's first. Yeah.
So, 1, 2, 3. So we
Goes
clean them up.
Indeed.
Sadly, we don't kill you with the Vahl, so we don't get a miracle. That's cool. That means I think it's now just on to Kharj.
Bolter.
Oh,
Or Sheep Man.
Triumph normal moved. So we're doing bolters. She's ballistic skill 2, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I know, it's always like her
1.
Joe's. Haha. I'll
You
save unless it's AP.
Nope, sure isn't.
Haha.
Coolio. I think that's all of the shots. So we're now doing
Yep.
Kharj. Hey man, I don't like you being over there.
Get him.
So That would, I mean, you're still going to do something along those lines anyway. And then, yeah, exactly. So, we can do that in the correct order. Yep. So we're declaring Vahl, and they are going into the Predator and the Spawn. Would you
Good
like to
choice.
strat?
Good choice. I'm a 0.
Ah, coolio. So the actual required one is a 6 on a die, which is a 5. That sounds like a terrible way to spend a CP. So let's just move a minimum of 8. Move 11.
Aha.
So we're just going to do this in such a way where we base you over here as much as possible, and then we can no longer base you over here because of coherency. So we're just gonna touch this and then touch here. Just gonna check where is 1. That's 2. Boop.
There you go.
Cool. Wherever 1 is to touch that guy.
Yeah, you're good. Got him.
Got him so good.
Got him.
Got him
Got him.
good. Heroics.
0 CP.
Ah. Man. Doing this to myself. I'm throwing Arcos into Justice Spawn.
Get him. Just the spawn.
As in, I'm afraid of charging more because I don't think I'm killing the spawn with these.
You might. I rolled really hot last time.
So let's go ahead and see. So we rolled enough to base in all of the places where we can.
Yeah, 10 inches.
So I just barely don't want to leave space for another one here. So if you just use you as a dummy measurement, that's the closest it goes. And then that one is just barely overlapping. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. So if we just barely don't want to allow that one, then it needs to be like so. Cool, and then we fulfilled all of the basing requirements. Because we body blocked this and this.
Yeah. No, that's 10 inches. Oh, no.
I measured so I
see
just
you.
barely don't touch
Yep,
these ones.
I got you. I got you.
Damage guy at the back.
Someone's still gonna have to come over here, though.
We gotta move as close as possible. Oh,
For
you mean
coherence.
for coherency? Yeah, for this guy.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
It's 2.
yes, we can give you 1 more.
Give me 1 more.
We rolled a
Gimme,
9, so
gimme.
we moved 10, which means this guy is just gonna be a line. So, and then boom. I did this in slightly the wrong order. I'm just gonna put the damage guy at the front, if that's okay. Because I think you can make it.
Mhm.
And then I have freedom to pull how we want it to. We gotta make sure coherency is the thing. Something like this looks good. We have 2 and then on the objective, with the possibility to move more if we wanted to. We have sort of a ring going on. Like, you can absolutely get in, but there's funny things to be done. I think that's...
There are.
we're just gonna throw the Canoness into the Predator as well.
Get him.
Just making sure that she still gives me engagement, wherever engages.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool.
So yeah,
and
that's
I
this little
think,
line right here.
yeah. We're just gonna do Armiger into Spawn.
Get him.
Makes it. I think
You made it.
Don't think we're tank shocking. If you don't kill this spawn, you deserve everything that you got coming to you. I don't think you're making it to my next turn anyway. Sorry to say, dude. I don't think that throwing Stern up is a great idea, because they are here to scream.
That's the wrong idea. Because if they're there, they get shot to death.
And also, if they're here, then you deep strike here.
This is also true.
Um,
Many reasons not to do that.
yes. Coolio. I think that keeps all of my screens intact, and I'm happy with that. I don't think I'm sending the Immolator up. I mean, we could. It's funny. Don't make it.
Nah,
Cool.
definitely.
We're starting with Vahl. Vahl is going into Pred. This is gonna be AP2, so you're gonna have 5 ups. We're gonna be 2s into 4s to wound. I think we shouldn't risk the Predator living. So let's declare Vahl and one of the suits into the Destructor. And
Well, that's
then...
good because they have to go there.
Oh, right! Yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind. Cool. So good at this game, Don. Didn't
I know, right?
did exactly what I wanted. And then both of the swords in here. Let's start with the fun ones. Let's start with spawn.
All right.
And we still have the 6 inches to put the Paragon at the wrong spot. Do you mind if I make this guy the damage one? Just
Sure.
So cool. I think that was doable with the movement I had, but yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. So here's in the spawn. This is looking for 3s. And then strength 8.
T7.
So AP2s, 6 ups.
6s.
Yep, make 2 of them. 2 damage each.
How much damage? All right. Good news is that's enough to still be alive. So I did not do this the wrong way. Kills 1. Let's see, is anyone hurt in that squad? I think 1 is. Yeah, 1 is hurt.
Yeah, 1 is on 3, so...
So yeah, this will kill 1.
And then
this
this
will kill
on the
next.
other. Yep.
So...
To
the 2 that I saved, I'm going to roll real quick. On a... Well, this is the order in which I saved the 6s. So it's a 5 or 6, it's not going to count. All right, good. So all 6 dice will get in there. Because of the 2 6s I saved. Let's check in and see which order they were in. Because I forgot how much damage those things did. Here is the Deadly Mises. Nope. And then I'll just roll this real quick. The Splashback is going to be 3.
Cool. Philippines. Nope. Dice, and then... Takes 1.
Was that thing on Deadly Demise?
Nope. Only Vahl does, not the Warsuits.
Nice.
So here's Vahl. 2s, and then 4s. With Dev. 3 saves, damage 3.
AP2?
Yeah.
Kills it.
Cool.
Does it explode?
Nope.
No.
Vahl kills something, we get a miracle, it's a 4.
Nice.
Coolio, I think that means that we are consolidating. Where do I want her to respawn after she dies on your turn? This is a vehicle. I don't think it can get in with this in the way. Should we
Yeah.
check? Go
You
ahead.
can always check. So there's 2. And best way to do this, there's 2. No.
Wait,
I
hold on.
think it's just going to fail because it can't
Yeah,
go through
exactly.
the wall.
Wait, there's a button for this. Let me check. So I think if I do boom and then move, let me try with something inconsequential. If I do that, move you, press that. Cool. Okay. Save your position. 2.7.
Yeah, I think it's just out.
Yeah, looks like it. So, what to go? Cool. So that means
Ah.
we can just go this way. It's on the Hotspur keybind thingies. And there's a thing for saving position, which is quite neat.
Yeah.
So Arcos
Oh,
are
shit,
not
these
going to
things.
pile in, because I'm not going to want
Aw.
you to go into any of that. I got to decide what movement is happening here before I say anything else. I don't think it matters. Like, this guy could technically drag the unit back this way, I guess. Because, like, if I move him first here, then Vahl, it's a little bit more protected, but then
I
I
think
get
it's model by
shot this
model.
way.
Yeah, I think it's model by model for movement, though.
Yeah, but if I do this one first, then I gotta keep coherency, right? Before I get to one
Um,
objective.
I don't know, actually, on that part.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you're allowed to move away in such a way that... Like, I know you can't move electively out of coherency.
Yeah. No, I think if it's weird, wacky order. I'm not gonna do it because I think it's bad even if I got it correctly. So Warglaive is gonna do its 4 attacks. It's on 3s with sustained.
Yes.
So these are AP 3 damage 3 with strength 10. Do we want to reroll any of the hit rolls? You have a 5 up. You don't get a save here, so as long as 2 go through, you statistically die, which means you're gonna live. Because that's how math works. We're just gonna CP reroll one of them. I think I need you dead here. Be nice. None of them are sustained. All of them wound. Hell yeah. So it's 9 feeling pains. AP 3 damage 3.
All right. Doing think.
Do them in order just to see
Yeah,
how
in
many
threes.
it took to kill you. So 1,
So 1,
and
2,
then
3. That kills it. Says 2.
yeah, so 2 die.
All right.
So
Think you take this.
splashbacks.
Take 2 and just 2. No explosion.
That's a big
Haha.
rule, huh? So this is
It's so
technically
good. I love it.
closer.
Yep.
I don't think that helps at all.
Not really.
I think it might make like an angle this way a bit more annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why not. So we're gonna do it off this terrain, but hugging it. I think
Yeah,
that
here.
is gonna be everything. We score good cards and we give you a 5. So go for it, dude.
Yay. All right.
I
So
wonder
I
what
have
cards you're
nothing
gonna draw.
to do.
It's gonna be 0.
Nothing to do. All right. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. No one needs to take a battle shot because Vahl is awesome. There's 24. Close enough. Would you like to overwatch that?
Nah.
That's
Shocker, I
overwatch.
know.
Take the bait. Take the bait.
I'm not gonna do it if you call it a bait. Gotta call it an opportunity, Don. Be the entrepreneur.
Do the opportunity cost of taking the bait.
This fucking model is so.
I'll
Yep,
spend 1.
yep. There's no way you do that with a straight face at a tournament. Be like, yep, I checked it.
Beware.
Man, crabs are such a good profile. I want to figure out a good way to run them on WTC, but it's a chore.
Run hammer. Just run hammer.
I mean, absolutely. I don't know if I can make more than one actually be able to walk around on WTC. I mean, they might just be good gun platforms. That's fine.
All right, there's that shadow. That shadow sees of that. Yay.
Yep.
Not blown up, correct?
Nope, sure is.
Just lots of wounds.
18.
Just lots of wounds.
18 wounds for a win 6 up Philippine. I'm just gonna go grab something to drink.
How dare you? You not see I'm trying to kill you now?
I mean, Manana.
Indeed.
I'll do that later.
Manana.
Na. Dun 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 dun.
Good.
What are you trying to line up here, Don?
Trying to get all my stuff to be able to see Vahl and her unit while not getting clapped back at the Overwatch, because that unit's Overwatch is kind of nuts with the 4 rolls on everything.
Keep in mind the shoot back strat if you kill a model as well.
Yeah. So I'm like, I need to get all this stuff lined up perfectly.
If he kills the model, you get to shoot back.
Yep. And Vahl is just whenever I activate, so I get full rerolls on that one as well. Here, this is the main thing with Don being able to pick off one of them with just mortals. Is that usually I get to shoot back with 2 paragons into an army like this, but in this case, if he lines it up properly and gets it like, okay, he gets a paragon to a wound, then he might be able to spill over and pick up that paragon and the other one, and then I lose the full rerolls on Vahl when the unit dies, like when the Paragon dies, because that's a leader ability. So that's the thing he's looking for at this point.
Yep. That is indeed that.
Alright, talk to me, Goose.
All right. Would you like to rapid ingress? You don't have anything to rapid ingress. Never mind. Haha.
Haha. So just checking. This playburst doesn't see Vahl, right?
Vahl, no. It sees Triumph.
That's okay. So lined up on Vahl are the drones, because everything sees Vahl except for this one, which surprise surprise is probably going to start, right?
Yeah, it's going to shoot Mr. Warsuit.
Makes sense.
Warsuit. All right. But
Paragon
start of shooting phase.
Warsuits.
You remember our start of shooting phase stuff? Lord Valence is going to use Plague Oath on you for the first time this game. Well,
Yep.
technically he did use it on the guys that were in combat.
I mean, you did already use it.
The first time that actually matters.
I mean, there are more Arcos over here if you want to repeat.
I mean, if there was a real reason for me to, I would.
Hey
All
man,
right, Plague Oath.
they died, didn't they?
They tried to die. All right.
The question is this Canoness using her invuln? I don't think so.
Reasonable.
We still have her free strat, so it's fine.
Indeed. All right. So, but yes, Plague Oath on them.
Wait,
Paragons?
Vahl is absolutely dying here, so and we want Vahl back, so we're using this one. Sorry, using the invuln.
That too?
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
not gonna be able to respond to, and I want Vahl back more than I want her. So.
And just double check, no blood surge mechanic in this list,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
All right. So Mr. Prince will shoot his only target.
Cool.
Because he did not want to come out and just die.
Coward.
I mean, he'll charge. So twos on lethal. Twos. 3 AP1 ignoring cover. Sorry, AP2
Damage.
ignoring cover. 2 damage. 2.
Cool. Kills 2.
Yay. Yeah, I don't think anyone's hurt,
kills
and that's
the
fun.
wounded guy. Kills
There's
3
a-
actually.
Yay. Get him, Demon Prince. All right. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to shoot
No,
shoot.
never mind.
Let's go double check. I'm going to move this. Ready yet? Boink. Boink. I can see you.
Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm going to shoot the other defiler first at that Paragon Warsuit squad. This one.
Yep.
I can only see that one Paragon.
Yep.
Just everything there except for the bolter. Just common bolter is going to shoot here.
Arcos.
Where is your 12? Too far away. All right, yep.
Cool.
So, bolter. Clear mat. 2. Roll dice. 1 lethal, 1 hit. And 2.
No.
-1 save. Haha. Take 1.
That's on the Arcos, right?
Yes.
-1 save.
You have a guy on 3 wounds.
I sure
So here's the battle cannon.
Yep.
D6 plus 3 is 5. Just 5, not 6. On 3s, you're rolling everything. Winning on 3s. And not next to my dude, so just 2 at -2.
So we're gonna roll the first one.
Down to -1 because of cover.
Yeah. So 3 up on this one. I
Good.
think so. I still have Triumph buff, and if this one goes through, what's left is Bolter, right?
Heavy bolter, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think if I want to use a die on them, this should be the opportunity, because you don't have to do more than 3 damage in instances. So we're gonna use
Correct.
a cheater die.
All right. Then here's the heavy bolter.
Yep. Looks good.
I'll hit. 5s, twin linked. 3 more 3-ups.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Feeling pains. So 2
1
damage
damage.
left. That's all of you, right?
Mm-hmm. That's all of him.
So do you ignore cover on the Arcos, right?
No.
I tried.
No stealthy mixed stealth spell for you. Haha.
I think. Wait, hold on. Let me. You might want these. I had the wrong one for AP, but
Yeah, either way. There it is. I might get something. We'll know what it is. Then,
No,
No, then.
I don't get anything. That's what's happening here.
yes. Over here we have one. I think just one. No, you're on that side of that. You're on that side of that. All right, we have 2 guys, and then one Terminator's going to shoot the Arcos.
Cool.
So champion plus dude will
Yep.
shoot at the Paragon.
Makes sense.
3d6 is 11. Doink. And doink. 6s. Because T7 normally, right?
Yeah.
And not within range of my dude, so just 3 at -1. 1 damage.
Nope.
Ah, the best flamers.
Okay, dude.
The other one? 6.
Threes
Winning
is
on
enough.
3s? Yeah.
No.
1 each?
No. Okay. Cool, dude. Cool beans.
Does anyone hurt?
1,
One
and
is hurt.
then
Aha.
you, and then damage.
Yeah. Get them, Flamers of Doom.
I mean,
Flamers of Doom.
those are dice, huh?
They are dice. You're not wrong. Those
God
are
fucking
indeed
damn
dice.
Yep.
All
Alright.
right. Next up, we're going to shoot this Destructor.
Yep.
It's just going to fire everything in here except for its bolter will fire into the Flagellants.
Cool.
All right. Bolter into the Flagellant. 2 shots on 3s. 1 hit. Winning on a 3. 1 for 1 damage.
No. Yes.
He lives.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have the autocannon.
Mhm.
I made sure it's in 24. 1 lethal. Real 1s. No, get rid of that. 2 lethals. 3s. So that's going to be all those AP2 ignoring cover.
2 goes through. So the first one. No, and the second one. Okay, so the last Paragon dice.
Aha. And then the heavy bolters.
Yep.
And that Paragon's at full health, right? So Vahl's still full.
Yep.
All right. Here's the heaviest of bolters. Real 1s. And 5s. 1 AP2 ignoring cover, 1 damage.
Fine.
And then here's the Havoc. 1 shot.
No technically.
One hit.
I call for Paragon
Nothing.
sign.
Well, that's the end of the phase, right?
They changed that, so it's now immediate.
Did they?
Yeah,
No.
they reverted that.
All right. Would you like to shoot back?
With just Vahl without rerolls.
Yep.
No, I'm good.
Oh. All right. Then this one here is going to shoot a Vahl.
Yep.
Does that make sense? No, we're going to shoot this one next. Because this one gets rerolls against you. Does he? Yes.
Gonna up you
Maybe.
or bring it down tally.
Yes, he does get rerolls. All right. So yeah, this one's going to shoot into Vahl.
Mhm.
D6 plus 2. 7.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, rolling.
Mhm.
2 lethals. Winning on 3s, rerolling 1s. So 6 AP3s, ignoring cover, 3 damage.
4 ups. Take 6.
Only 6 damage. Not
That's
in
a
Vahl,
2.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
I really think
The
this
mighty
thing should be
Blytron.
Yep.
Blowtron. What a
100
shot.
points.
Yep.
100 points.
I can't believe you're not
Holy
still.
crap.
This one right here, same thing.
What's their toughness?
Valid
9.
7.
They're still very squishy.
Oh, because you're hitting. They shoot at 10. Oh man, that's
3 shots.
Yep.
On 3s, rerolling.
Mhm.
And on 3s.
Rerolling.
Just 2.
Oh, this
No.
one doesn't have buff.
It's not next to the Lord Realms. 6 damage.
Do we blow? We do.
Ha!
1 mortal, 1 mortal, 1 mortal, 1 mortal. So feel no pain
Is it-
on
is it
fucking
common?
Arcos. No.
Is it common for your Lord of Virulence to be
Arcos.
always back, and you maybe only get like it's now? What is this, round 3 or 4?
This is bottom 3.
Bottom
But we
of
were
3, is
busy
it
putting around
no-
for the past 2 turns. Like we
Was
weren't
it-
really engaging each other until this turn.
So normally, would Lord of Virulence have picked with his 30 into ability? Would you have normally have clapped at
I don't normally
somebody
add a
with
couple
that
turns.
already?
Yeah. Yeah. And everything that he's brought forward has just died already, but it's been us not actually playing with each other yet until this turn.
we're bringing her back. Let's see how many wounds. She's gonna be
So if it wasn't so if you weren't so cagey with each other, you'd be like, no, I'd be picking
We would
targets
have,
and blowing them.
yeah, we would practically table each other by this turn if we were going ball to the wall.
No, I don't win this shootout, and I don't really like going first in that case, but like it's fine. I'm just gonna have to do what I can on scorecard, because I know I lose the fight, which is why I've been taking it slow. It's turn 3, which is why I didn't also full send. I sent out Vahl, I still have another squad in the car.
Yeah.
Dawn is
All right.
absolutely putting me first here.
These Death Shroud right here, they're the ones that can actually shoot.
Mhm.
These two will shoot everything in the Canoness
Go for it.
because she's on 2 up right now.
2 up. Top. 6
6.
They should learn
That
from their
is
buddies.
a number. Reeling 1. No, sorry, not reeling ones. They're not vehicles.
Sure, I sent 2s. Take a damage.
Aha! Take it.
I did. Not happy about it, but I sure as hell
will
did.
Take it.
Go for it.
All right, and then we still have this one here that is not shut because everyone over there died a lot faster than I thought they would. It's going to shoot into Mr. Armiger.
Yeah. Not being allowed to shoot the Armiger is annoying, but like.
Yeah. It'll shoot just everything in the Armiger. And this guy's still in the shot yet. Jesus Christ. I still have someone shooting.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way that this guy is going to be able to draw a
Right.
line on that Armiger.
Yep.
No way that he can draw a line on this thing either.
So now.
I don't think you can draw a line on anything. Everything's dead that you can see.
Yep.
So just mortar. Just the mortar. Oh, that would be adorable. Yeah, so this guy right here, he's going to shoot into Mr. Warglaive with everything but the Kai Bolter is going to shoot this Canoness.
Yep.
No. That's still a lie. They have a 6-inch charge. Just everything into this Warglaive. Kai Bolter. 2 lethal. -1, but you have cover.
Good.
Heavy Bolter. 2 hits. 5s, twin links. Nope.
Big
and the cannon that battles. 9 shots.
It sure does battle. 3s with lethal into 3s, right?
Yep, and 3s. 5 4-ups for 3 damage. 6 damage.
2. That's good. So we are alive.
You are mostly alive.
Cool.
All right. Then we'll have this Player's Crawler here. He's going to just shoot into Canoness. You're outside 3. Why are you outside 3? Don't be outside 3. That's rude. Oh, wait. No. I still have Lord Valence still gets to shoot. Lord Valence to shoot here. Because I prefer for them to just nickel and dime you 5 times. 2, try again. Because he is twin linked.
We're on 1.
I mean, I was hoping for more, but it's fine with what's happened so far.
Like, you killed 600 points of my army shooting.
I know, right? He killed a decent bit of my points. Like, you killed like 240 plus a Death Shroud plus a Predator. That's like 600 points.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. That's a lie. Why am I lying?
John, what's the matchup that's given you a lot of heartache so far?
Currently, there is none. Death Guard or dumb. Like, the only counter to Death Guard is Death Guard.
The big thing right now, the big thing is like you can just get so much stuff with really good profiles. This army,
yeah, Death Guard is too cheap right now.
Yeah, they are absolutely fixable with points, but they are too cheap. Like Don is playing with like maybe he should be losing like a hull or 2 from this list, or like a shroud unit.
Yeah, I think I'm probably about 200 points over.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is like playing with
like if this guy's not here.
So the Blighthold Drawlers, or sorry, the drones with the S10 strength 10 weapon, those are going to go to probably 120 or 130 then, right?
30 is a lot, but it's probably just
the
going to
Blighthold is probably 110.
120.
Yeah, it's just going to be if you spam holes. Like these defilers, the 165, they should not be. They should be 190.
Yeah, if like crabs back to 190, spawn maybe go up 5 points or something like that. Death Shroud might be 150. The shooter drones might be like at max 120, and like maybe you can up the predators to 150. Like there's small like nickel and dime stuff. The Lord of Virulence could go like 95 or 100. The Prince could go like 200. Like there's small things here and there. It's a really good army. Just too much stuff at the minute. That's being the thing. What's happening? Where are we shooting?
So that's 3 on the Canoness from the Player's Crawler.
Yep, cool. I'm gonna roll 2 of them.
I like that we don't have any busted detachments or army rolls. Like we don't have anything like we don't have any like sustain hits, extra sustain hits to bullshit. You know, like
Yeah.
So
Is that a
just,
CP roll?
points.
No, I just rolled them slowly. I still have a free strat on her, so I'm probably gonna use it. I'm thinking if I use it regularly or if I use it into the 3. I think I'm gonna miracle it. Like on a 5-up, she dies anyway to the Players Mortals.
Yes.
So with that said, I don't think it's worth the CP investment. I do, however, think it's worth to take the free roll here. Because I'm not going to use it anyway. So I'm just going to reroll it regularly. She made it, so she's on 1. Do you want to see the Players Mortars? She's fine.
She's alive.
Cool.
Yeah,
Are you done
it's a
shooting?
Fun. I do believe I am.
Cool. Vahl is back on 3.
Aha. So charges.
Yes. Be aware of which order you do this in. I have the you have to fight me here strat.
Oh, yep. So we will charge a heavy blight launcher drone into the Arco-Flagellant.
That sounds reasonable.
Get him. 8 will work.
Cool.
I wonder though, Don, how much of this is you're driving this bus very tactically and strong, because when I've heard other places like Vanguard Tactics, when I ask about the fathers, they're like, yeah, they're not that good, and I'm like, really? Okay.
I think it's honestly because they don't put them on the table. I'm not doing anything big brain with what I'm doing.
They're just
like at all
willing to put in the legwork to actually maneuver the datasheet.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Let me see.
I've put it on the table at tournaments before. It's fine. It's
still multi-assault here.
Okay,
He's
so
a 5.
into both of them, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Go for it.
Show me a 5.
Yep.
Gets him with an 8.
That will do it.
Yeah, like Defilers strike me as like crazy good.
They are really strong for especially their points right now.
Yeah.
It's just people are convinced Big Defiler looks awkward, can't move it. It's like you can definitely move it, especially in Mortarians. Mortarians is dumb.
Yes.
Then the Death Shroud here will charge there, so that way you can't tell me not to kill a Warglaive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you still can, but
these
guys have a good chance of making that. Yes. I mean, I could do him second if you don't do that, because you declare that when at the start of the phase, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So there's that. There's that.
Yep. Anything else?
Then Lord Valence is going to charge. Whoa. Nah. Dish Shroud here will charge both.
Cool.
That's still a lie. That's still a fucking lie. Why am I lying to you? Stop lying.
Why?
You haven't competed in a row, though.
I have 3.
Yeah, Dish Shroud will charge both. I need not a 6. That's in the middle of you. I need a 5. Give him a 5. 6 will work.
Don, are you coming to San Diego in a couple of weeks for the
to San Diego? No. I did, however, just sign up for Dallas Open.
When is that?
At 6.
So that's yeah. That's in 3 weeks.
So there's a chance you could get in there before they nerf points?
Yes.
Because they're not gonna bump this stuff until it starts showing up in tournaments, I assume, right?
Yeah. And the weird part is I'm also using so it's unlikely that they're gonna bump it up before, because they already have the stuff that they're changing that still needs to be released. But I think it's gonna be like when the Questoris came out for LVO, and then they got a points nerf after they crushed LVO. Or not points buff,
we have an
I should say.
MFM in like a month. I'm expecting Death Guard to go up from that.
All right.
So you'll get.
Yep.
Let me just check heroics.
So you'll get through Dallas.
Cool.
You'll lay down some hurt, and then
Go for it.
they'll fix it.
Lord Realm's going to charge Canoness.
Yep.
He's like 7 or an 8, something like that.
Mhm.
7. Does that work? Where's your 1?
Should.
Yeah, it looks like it does.
Yep.
That. Then Demon Prince here is going to charge them.
Yep.
Get him, Prince. 7
7.
should work because you are right up against that wall.
Yep. Demon Prince is infantry, right?
No, he's a monster.
Never mind. Cool.
He wishes he was infantry. That'd make him just way better.
So
Give him all the rules. All right. Would you like to taunt? Because that's all my charges.
So both invents are spent. I think exactly. So we do that. What's the Prince melee? It's so many attacks.
Yeah, it's going to be the 14. No,
Tis-
actually, against you, the
tis-
7 sounds better because it's 3 damage. Yeah, I'd probably do the 7
Yeah, makes sense.
because of Feel No Pain. If you did not have Feel No Pain, I'd definitely sweep.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a question. So if we taunt the Canoness and she spikes, then it's huge, obviously. But I need to live 8 Power Fist attacks.
Mm-hmm.
The sweep might even be better because you're running on 3s and their weapon skill 3. And I think you strike in turn because she's 4 wounds and you're 2 damage.
How many on 2s?
Strength. Oh, 4. Yeah. So you do wound me on 2s. Cool.
Yeah.
And it's double attacks. Yeah. So you probably it's double attacks, half damage, but 1 less weapon skill. I don't know what math says. I think she dies anyway.
It's still the strikes in this matchup because of hitting on 3s. If I was hitting on 2s, it'd be a discussion.
Yeah, no, I agree. Maybe lethal fucks it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I think she's dead. Which means the Helverin is dead. I don't think there's a way of saving Vahl because exactly of how the charges went here. If one of them went a little bit further, then the Arcos could have gone in, but they just barely couldn't. And that's just a thing that happened. This is what we get for like not. This could have been resolved by better movement or like pulling, keeping this Arco here. I'm just talking aloud for myself. Or like advancing Triumph up, so having them nearby. Or sending the Palatine squad as well, and just having more stuff here to gum you up. That's just things for next game. Because this, I think everything that is on our objective right now is going to die, which means I get a 5. I think there's going to be a really hard argument. There's a very difficult argument for me to stop you from getting a 10. I think I can maybe stop this objective. I don't think I can stop this objective. If the
it all depends on if she lives.
Yeah,
because if you do taunt, then you still hold that.
Exactly.
If you don't, then this thing's probably dead.
And I think I should be dead, but I think I have to bank on that, so I'm gonna taunt her. I don't think there's a way for me to win without it. I gotta get a bit lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So then I'll activate these guys first because you have an interrupt.
Yep.
And they'll just all swing in the wall.
Makes sense.
With choppies.
Go.
Choppies. Choppa. 2, 6 are awesome.
Sorry, I think I got a declared fight on death when you select me, not when I take the wounds. I'm absolutely fighting on death with Vahl.
Sounds good. Take 5, AP3s.
We die.
She dead.
And then...
Does she explode? Or no, she fights on that before explosions.
Cool. So we do get the cheater die. We are not selected to fight, so we don't get to burn a miracle die to make more attacks. But we're hitting on 2s with +1. That hits. And then we're strength 8 with +1 to wound, because we're dead. So 2s. And then we're going to use a miracle. I think I can slow roll this. So before I roll my last wound roll, please make the 2 saves.
Alright.
So you make both, which means we're killing 1 from dev, so here's another 6 from the last one. It rotated in the air. So we're leaving you Vahl dice, checking if she explodes. She doesn't. The miracle we gained from her dying is a 3. We pick up 1
What was that first miracle that you got?
Sorry?
So what was that first miracle that you got? because you got a miracle dice when I killed her, and then you did all that. So that's like a miracle dice you got?
No, I didn't roll the one for her dying before fighting on death. So
Gotcha.
I rolled the one I used was a 6, so 2 death rolls should be dead. Because I rolled a death naturally and I handed you a second one because you made the saves. So
She's damage 3, right?
yeah. Oh, there's 4 wounds now. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in old brain. Never mind.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Get out of here.
Yeah. No, you're good. So just 1 shroud dies and the rest are full HP. Don't think
Yeah.
I mean.
No. This one's because one of them did take a damage from
Oh, okay.
something
So
earlier.
first one is dead and then 3 damage. Cool. Go for it.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder you don't have to run those guys with characters. They're
Oh, yeah, they're fine.
they're wicked.
For 140 points, I can't see how making these guys over 140 points to 250 points for one character when they already do so much by themselves is worth it.
It's like you can send them into things that you wound on 5s, which becomes 4s, and the characteristics around. I can see one.
Yeah.
Lord of Contagion, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's still good, but yeah. I hate that they give so many assassinates. 1 lethal, 1 hit.
Yep.
2 AP3s on that Canoness.
4 ups. Here's the first one.
This is on this one.
Where are we? Sorry. On
The Lord of Rounds. Yeah.
No, dice.
Alright.
Miracle is 4.
Then he'll consolidate into this guy.
Cool. He's gonna die. No, it's just a draw.
No, he won't. It's just a plate probe. 1 lethal, 2 hits. 3. 1 damage each.
He sure did.
You did kill him. And then he'll consolidate here.
That's a 1.
We're going to give you all the overwhelming force now that you've already had it.
Thank you. The important one. Oh, I guess you can start whatever you want.
Now, we're going to save the important one for last. Use the 7 attacks from the Prince. That's a way to do it. 2 for 3.
Yep. So you're never taking this objective. Cool.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
We needed that on the important one. I see you, tricks.
Indeed. I got rid of all your 6s.
Yep.
All of them hit. All the mooned. 12 invulnerable saves.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready. She tried, but no. She's very dead.
I'm just gonna see what. And let's just roll the last one and see what would have happened. No, cool. So she would have died.
Only 8 damage.
So only 2 of them die. D3 extra is just 1, 2, and a 3.
All right, and then this Krabby McCrab is gonna Krabby McCrab your crab. We'll do the big swings first. Good thing he did not pull a Demon Prince. So this is gonna be only 18 damage.
AP4?
Yeah, AP3 normally -1 save.
Cool. Oh, do we bluff?
Because crabs are bad. Crabs are so bad.
I don't know. Kinda bad, dude. Yep. Didn't blow. Roll that one.
Alright. So I have not been keeping track of any of my points that turn. How many characters did I kill? I got 20. And then I killed Vahl twice.
2 Canonesses.
That's 2. For Bring It Down. And then so that's 4 there. I killed the Paragons, that's another 2. And the Hellbird.
Vahl twice.
Yep.
What a pinata.
Yeah, that's 14 points for killing her twice. No,
I only held mine. Yeah, I only held mine. Those 5 points.
Yeah, no 5. For context, this not being able to go in here because of poor position on my part meant that Vahl wasn't allowed to live, and then I don't get to activate, and I don't think I'm counterpunching you from here.
Oh, you get to fight here too.
I guess.
I heard about Demon Prince.
I think I can do this without walking completely off the point.
Yeah.
Can the Demon Prince go in the open, or do you typically have to keep him behind walls like this?
Most of the time he's able to be out in the open, because most of the time he's blown up.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then, if nothing else, he is actually just super tanky. So... 5s.
So, into guard, would you put him out there and say, come at me?
Hazardous, we're good. Cool.
It depends. Like, against guard, most of the time I just tell them if they want to come out, I'm going to shoot them, and I'll probably win that shooting fight. And guard players never believe me until turn 2. And then they're like, oh, shit.
Is that because of the new rules? The old rules, guard could
No,
outshoot you.
no, even the old rules.
Really?
You just had to get something in contage range, and you just destroyed it. Especially with Mortarion, because
So
Warlord could not blank damage.
you would just wait for them to expose, and then you would come out.
Yeah, because guard players are. This is going to sound really bad. Most guard players are really dumb.
They do just sort of roll out their whole thing, going, "I'm tough. You're not going to be able to take me down." That is true.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Like, I have enough stuff.
Sorry, go.
And what would you push close to them to put them in contagion under the old rules? Would you throw a
Most of
drone
the time I
at
just
them?
throw
Like, wait,
a drone or a hauler. And let's put this over to you. Dink. Is anything outside 12 still? So it's still going to be Junith. And it's going to be...
To auto pass this guy.
You're outside 12 and you're in 12. So it's going to be Junith and these girlies.
Cool. All of my Sabotage action monkeys just died. I think Sabotage is a terrible thing to draw right now. Assassinate is kill Lord of Virulence. We use the auto pass of these guys to hold a 10.
Nice.
So I think we are just in full panic, which is just what it is.
Don't panic, just panic.
I'm gonna panic.
Hey, look, our scores are even now. Just look at that secondaries right there. Oh, that's so sexy. 24 secondary points that turn.
So Sab is never going off. I think you kill even, like, I can do it with like things, stuffs, and or butts, but all of those are gonna die. We need to kill you back. If we pop the LOV,
Get
so
him.
I think the odds of me getting more than a 5 next turn is non-existent.
I believe you were correct.
I do think I'm getting a 5 though. I really don't see how how you flip that one. So
yeah, because it's sticky. I'm not going to stop it.
Exactly. So these Arcos are just gonna back off. I'm just doing a bunch of I think we can. I don't think we need to play out the rest of this.
You're good.
Like, basically, I think between the Immolator and the entire Sacresant squad, which just gets better if you Flame or Overwatch it, because if you're not gonna kill all 10 at -1 to be wounded, and a 4
I might. Well, -1 wound won't matter, but.
Oh, yeah,
actually, I guess I'm not winning on 3s. I'm winning on 4s.
Yeah, you're winning me on 4s, and I have 4-ups, and I'm gonna like. I guess I technically have to say Triumph. I don't think AP more than AP2 matters into you. So we're gonna do movement, and we might as well do. I think Violent Pain might be better than double dice.
I mean, I could go to ground.
Let's just double dice.
Get cover.
I don't. I mean, I'm killing you in melee. Is the thing with AP2.
I mean that's true.
Is the plan. So we're gonna do double dice and movement still. What's the leadership of a crab?
6. Yeah.
So
Spawner 7. Everything's Marine or Demon Engine is 6, and then Mortarion's 5. And Poxwalkers are 8. Because someone hates Poxwalkers.
So can we afford to redraw Sab? I think I might need the hit rerolls to clean all of this up, and we're just gonna have to accept the scoring deficit. Like, you're getting a 15 and you're getting a 10 unless really wacky stuff happens over here. Like, you need to fail an AW leadership to take 3 wounds, and then I need to spike a grenade, and then I need to spike you in combat. Sternius anti-chaos 2 up with on AP2 damage 2, but like that still seems very like a very tall order. Like, you should be on 8, so even then it's gonna be really rough. Maybe I don't think this one is within range to drive 12. Well, maybe 14. And then we can shoot regular meltas into it. That's like the best thing we can do, so let's go for that.
Get him.
Okay, let's see how we can do this. It might be possible. I mean, we need everything to go right, but like,
Yeah.
maybe we'll turn around at some point. And this is more of a thought experiment than anything else. Let me know
Indeed.
whenever you wish to Overwatch.
Oh, wait to see where your models pop out.
Going as far forward as possible.
Yeah. Get him, little models. You got this.
Cool.
All right. Would you like to move? Because I don't really care where they're at right now.
Boop. And then we're gonna do 8. Just gonna make sure that the superior is within melta range of all of the fun things to have options.
Oh, nice. She has a melta pistol now?
Inferno
Nice.
pistol.
Well, I think we should give you +1 to hit and +1 wound.
Alright, go for it.
So let us do the Overwatch. 3d6. Be better than last time. That is better than last time. It's 13.
Cool.
All on 4s because you're -1 wound. 9 at -2.
4 die.
Aha, not +1 wound at least.
Nope.
And that's the free CP from the Demon Prince.
Yep.
Dink.
Then we're just going to walk these ones up 8. I guess Stern's just gonna walk so she can see the Defiler.
Yeah.
Triumph is gonna move 8 this way. I guess these ones, because the Demon Prince is not on the middle, correct?
Correct. Yeah, you can't be on the middle from
so
the other side of the wall.
Just gonna move 8 because we are infantry. Just gonna make sure that we're not move blocking ourselves. So that would be movement of 8, and then let's lock your position. Check exactly how long we can get here. So it's gonna be like 4 and then 10. Cool.
Feels
so we're
14?
blocking it.
Oh,
Then
+2.
there's 12
+2.
with +2 from Triumph. Then we're gonna lock the
Nice.
Rhino and see if that one can also get an angle. I believe it's better to not pivot here. So that's 3.
Yes.
And then
Is the Demon Prince aura for the CP 12 inches?
12 inches.
I think this has to pivot anyway to get around. So we're gonna
Yeah,
check.
the 6 inches is the cover. 12 inches is the ECP.
Oh, wow. No wonder you say he's so good.
Yeah, he's super good.
7, 9, and then
Don't let that last round of combat fool you where he rolled 5 ones. And then he rolled boxcars.
12 plus.
Would you say his auras are what make him better, or it's just everything?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's much better than he was in the Codex because now his melee actually does something. But it's his auras.
I think this could just be bugging here.
And then he's T12 now, which is a really good breakpoint.
So you tend to keep, when you can, a lot of people within 12 so that you can do the free CP.
Yeah, most of the time he's able to get somewhere.
Don, can you give me an eye and see if you think that this Rhino can see the leg of this guy?
Let us see.
Because
Here's his
it's
spike.
very close.
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. Sounds good. So
Get him with your Hunter Killer.
yes, exactly. And we have double dice active, so we can actually do fun stuff with that.
Haha.
Junith is just gonna walk up. I don't think she's doing anything else aside from advancing, so she's gonna move 10. 9. Horn. I guess there's a small addendum. No, I think it's heavy. Can't make it pass. Do you mind if I just advance them and leave them in the Immolator? Before moving the Immolator up?
Yeah, you're good.
Cool. Thank you. That's it. That's it. You can just go back to being as annoying to catch as possible and hiding. How we do that best?
You want to have at least 3 on that objective.
Why is that?
Because if you charge here and die, then he moves up, charges here, and gets 5 OC on there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Sounds good.
Yeah, so there's practically no reason not to put 3 on there at least.
I was worried that there's like an angle you shoot me out this way.
So you know what I do? It's still stickied.
Yeah,
But yeah.
but I don't get Miracle Eye that way. It's the banner I was looking at. I guess in that
Gotcha.
case, like you can still get that angle. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I think that is all of the movement you... No, oh, I gotta back up. So these
Yep.
ones are just gonna back up. Guess it doesn't really matter. We should have them available to have some fun. You have yet to
Mhm.
draw area denial, which you're never gonna do.
Correct. You were not wrong.
I got myself. Got myself. Man, all of these like subtle things that are fun to do. Because like, oh my god, look at me, I'm cool. And it's like, 24 secondary points.
Look at you cheating right here. Get back.
I was pick them up before I had the chance to. They're purple, and this is the purple zone. It's mine.
Indeed.
God damn it. Cool. Take a battle shock. -2 on the defiler. Stern
I don't
glares.
wanna. I'm just gonna send a CP and pass it.
Nope. Take 3
Nah.
markers.
Only 3. Do. He doesn't gain 3 wounds. He loses 3 wounds.
That's correct.
And he is a scaredy cat.
Wow, cheater. Immolator is gonna shoot all of it into the defiler.
Get him.
Heavy bolter. 1 miss, 1 sustained. Looking for 6s. No problem. Melters, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. Here's the first one.
Yep.
That's a 3. I think
hits.
we're gonna use with the first of the 2 miracle die here. And then we're looking for 5s
Sounds good.
rolling. Cool. EP
Nice. 7 on 5s. I'll just fail them both.
Cool. So
He's at 11.
So here's the first damage.
So he cannot die.
Here's down to 1.
Down 1.
And then we are going to shoot the Rhino. So here's the bolters. Nothing. 2 in a 3, so let's just do that. Because it's
All right.
1. Oh, yes, sorry.
7 on 5. He's
Minimum
dead.
1.
Does he explode?
Nope.
No. No explosion.
We got him! We gave him.
Got him.
Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Cool. That's like the most Hail Mary of Hail Marys, but it worked. You gotta go for
It did.
those when you have them. So all of the Palatine squad is going to shoot into Lord of Virulence. I seem to have fucked up this one, so that one's going to Death Road instead. Here's the anti-Death Road one. On a 2. That's a lethal. Take a 2 up.
I'll take 2 up.
Virulence, Inferno, hits. Strength
Nope.
8, so not enough. Plasma, it's of course overcooked. We hit, we wound, AP3. 2 damage.
I'll take it.
Hazardous, we do fail, so we're down to 1. So we activate the killing mode. Hell yeah. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the killing mode?
So +1 strength, attack, and damage is her enhancement. If she's damaged, it's +2 to all of those.
Oh, gotcha. It's not below.
It's
Like starting strength stuff?
No, it's her model has lost 1 or more wounds.
Nice.
It used to be the other way around.
Gotcha.
So here's 4 bolters. 2s with lethals. And then 5s. Yep, so 4 AP0s into LV.
Aha.
LV take
Only
1.
1. Down 3.
And then we shoot 6 bolters into the Shroud from Triumph.
Yep.
Take 1.
I will take 1. I will not.
Oh my god, I'm dumb. Why didn't we grenade those? That's
Reasons.
Don't worry about it.
Not
Now we have
reasons.
rerolls. Yeah. Definitely not better to just tank shock this idiot.
Mhm.
You know what? We're doing it. Fuck it, we do it live. So we're not charging the...
Drone.
Why wouldn't we? So
You should definitely charge the drone.
I definitely should. We're just jumping into all of you. I have movement buff, so box -2. I make a minimum of 1.
Yeah, I'm not wasting a CP on that.
So here we go. Here's the Sacresants. They're in. Now here's the interesting part. Is this doable? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we can. So we have 1 shroud. I think we're just tagging the drone and We're throwing what exactly? We're throwing the Palatine into Lord of Virulence because he has to die because of Assassinate. And then I think we're just sending the rest into the Terminators. That might be correct. And one of them is tagging here. So I think I want to make it in such a way where the Palatine goes here. I don't know if it's possible to base the Palatine through there. No, doesn't look like it. So that's going to be as close as possible. Then we do that so they are base at least. Then you're going to base here. And then the rest are going to fill out. I think that only gets one in here. We rolled a 6, so with a 7 we can absolutely get around here.
7, yeah.
Cool. And then let's go ahead and base you here so the Triumph can get an auto charge into the Death Shroud. Don't really care about your interrupts at this point. We're just gonna accept that those are gonna be a thing that you can do. The Prince
I don't have interrupts.
is fine. We're just gonna stay outside of that if possible. Cool. He doesn't do walls. And then I think that's gonna be it.
Alright.
We are activating the Palatine. We're using her ability to do extra mortals. We're burning a CP to give the unit reroll hits. We don't get to reroll wounds. We're assigning, I think,
3 wounds. Can you do it?
it's 6 attacks, damage 4, and every successful wound is a mortal in addition. I'm just assigning the Palatine into the Lord of Virulence, and depending on how it goes, I might use 6s on this. Then we're sending 2 regular duders into the drones, and the rest of them into Shroud. So here's gonna be the 3 regular ones, not the Sergeant, into the Death Shroud. This is 5-2-1 with hitting on 2s with full rerolls. We're looking for lethal sustains here. So those are sus lethal, and then this is wounding on 5s. So that's gonna be 5 saves, AP2 into Death Shroud to begin with.
Right.
So
kills one,
and then
2 damage on it.
Cool, and then let's just do the
2 damage,
Sergeant.
right?
Yeah, 1 damage. So Sergeant.
1 damage?
1
Or 2 damage?
1.
Alright, so just 1. Yeah.
And then Sergeant is damage 2. So 1 miss, 1 lethal, and then a 5 up. Nope. AP2 damage 2 on this one.
Same guy? Save.
Then 2 regular attacks into the drone. 2s. So it's lethal, strength 5, so 3s. 9,
5s.
AP2 damage 1s.
Yeah.
Down to 3.
Yep.
And then Palatine. So these are going to be 2s. And we're going to reroll all but 1 first to begin with. We're absolutely taking a lethal with us. I think we can just do that later. No, we're going to do 1 here. And then we're going to roll these ones first. And do that. So you guarantee dead to just mortals.
There's him.
And then we're going to do Triumph into the last remaining one.
Get him.
2s. 5s. 7 AP2 damage once.
Takes 1 damage.
Okay. Cool, dude. Punch back.
Indeed. Alright, so we're gonna do Mr. Drone. He's gonna bite you.
Yeah. -1 to wound.
Ding.
Do you degrade?
On it? No. He's tiny. Nothing. Because -1 to wound.
Yep.
And then Champion's gonna sweep.
Yep.
Ding. Ding. This will go into the Sacresants.
Cool.
1 lethal.
Yep.
5 AP2, 1 damage.
Lose 3.
They have Fatal Pain right now or no?
No. Double dice and movement.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Right. Good stuff.
Score SS, throw away Sab. We already gained a CP.
Sounds true.
Get
All right.
you a 5
So,
somehow.
I only have a 5. That's okay. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
No, don't.
Right.
Don't do that.
Shock here. Good. Shock on the Death Shroud. Good.
Cool. No.
Move your 5.
You wouldn't. Don, you wouldn't
wouldn't.
download a car.
Indeed. She can still stand back up.
Mhm.
But there's literally no reason for you to stay there. And then you move 3-5, 6-5.
Yep.
And going to shock you, maybe even awe you. Is that over?
Don't.
It is not.
know.
That's okay.
Do you wanna burn another CP to assault?
No.
I mean, you score bottom of turn, so
Nah, he's going to attempt to charge.
makes sense. Demon Prince.
Yep, so Demon Prince going out. There's 4. Here's another 4. Alright, I think you're good with
Cool.
everything that needs to be there.
Yeah, you didn't have your watch, of course.
Alright, let's start shooting.
Yep.
These guys here are going to shoot Stern Squad.
Go for it.
4d6.
11.
That's going to be 11. Wounding on
Threes.
these. Why am I doing this the bad way? There we go. Alright, 3s.
Cool.
That
Starting on
many
the
if you want to
idiot.
uncover.
So will you kill the idiot and Stern takes the damage?
2 damage, right?
No. I failed 4.
Oh, is it 3 up involved?
3 up armor.
No.
Oh, 4 up involved. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm
I'm like, you're not a 2 up normally. Get out of here.
no. Tired.
All these are going to be invulns. All these are going to be invulns. Alright.
I don't think it's
this
gonna
one here?
matter. Low enough. Are you
We'll
within
fire.
range? You
Yeah.
are. Cool.
So we'll fire the bolter at Stern.
Mhm.
And then we're going to fire just everything else at this Rhino.
Are we smoking this?
Does that make sense? You
Can't see? Or can you see the rhino?
cannot see. No, I think you just can't see. Let's see. Farthest over point, cannon.
Do you want to move that one at all? I think it technically can't, but you could have easily done this and then see.
Let's see. Is there a way that you can still hold the objective though? Because I don't really honestly care about that Rhino. But if I can, then I will. All right, I think we're good now. There we go. We're good now.
Yep.
Yes, because I forgot after moving him to move that thing. All right. Yep. We're awake. We are so awake.
You're also scoring bottom of your turn, so you don't need to hold it now. You're going to get to bottom of
You're
5.
also correct. You are also correct.
Okay. Anyway.
All right.
I don't think so. The question here is like, if we can not give you the last vehicles, that's the one of the few ways to deny points at this point. This guy can still only see the rhino, right?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. Cool.
First Rhino.
So we're smoking the rhino.
Sounds good.
Yep. I think that's
Yeah. So this guy.
points.
I think that's illegal. You're not allowed to smoke rhinos in Sweden.
I mean,
Indeed. But yeah, so we said this guy was shooting
before
everything
this
first
first
at
millennium.
Rhino, the bolter at Stern.
That's true.
All right, so dink, dink, bolter at Stern. 2 hits.
Mhm.
2 wounds at -1, but cover.
Yep.
So you should be good.
I'm on 1. I fight first.
No, she saves. She saves, right? Because AP 0 but cover, but -1 save. So
oh
4
yeah, oh
but
no,
cover.
yeah. No, you're correct. Yep.
Yeah. All right, and
that's
then
what I thought last
this
time, but
one.
then you ignored cover and forget about it.
Yeah, they ignored cover.
Yeah.
This one did not. All right, here's the heavy
But
bolter
it gives
on
you
4s.
cover. Not confusing at all.
Lethal sustain.
Yep.
5s, twin linked.
Mhm.
So that's going to be 2 AP2s down AP1 because cover.
What is within contagion this one? The shroud.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So if you're saying it's just get idle and you don't have it, cool. 4 ups, 2 damage.
Yeah. Take your 2 damage.
No, I don't want
And
to.
here's Battle Cannon.
Mhm.
7 shots. Get 'em.
Fours,
Get 'em. 4s.
2 lethals.
Ah,
Threes.
smoke didn't matter. 3 AP2 down AP1 for 3 damage.
Do we care about this? Do we have a better place? Nah.
Take 3.
5 left. Cool.
All right. And then this Piper Scholar here is going to shoot everything easy see into this. He's going to fire his mortar into the Immolator.
Cool.
Because we're not killing that Immolator with the mortar. Shouldn't. Heavy Slugger on 4s, 2 hits, 5s, 2 AP2 ignoring cover.
Fine.
Good. NGPs on 4s, 1 lethal, 1 hit, needing a 3. So 2 AP4s ignoring cover, so 2 imbles.
That's a fail. Can you roll the damage on the first one?
Again.
Nice.
6.
Do we blow?
Does it explode?
Nope. We get a miracle.
Aha.
It's a 6. Where were you when we
That's
needed it?
miraculous.
Don't think it
All
is,
right,
Tom.
then the mortar.
Yep.
5.
Uh-huh. Yep.
1 lethal, 2 hits. T10 normally, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so
Fine.
2 AP2s. You're good. And then how many things were within 3? Just the Flagellants, the Katherine, and it.
Yep.
So Flagellants, take it. They will take 3.
Cool. Just gonna leave that next one.
This is into the Immolator.
Nope.
Nope. And into Katherine. Nope.
Cool. Here's the duders. Take a damage.
They take 1.
Wow.
All
Cool.
right. Good stuff there. So that's it for Mr. Crawler.
Yes.
Mr. Crawler.
Predator.
Then Predator
Predator.
is going to fire everything to here.
Yep.
Just everything.
Mhm.
Take bolters.
Yes.
Bolter. You're definitely outside 12. 2 hits. 2 minus 1.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm T2. Yes. So you need 3. Yep. Cool. Good.
Good. The Havoc Launcher. D6 plus 0 because 4 left, right? Not 5. 4.
Mhm.
So 6 shots. 3s. 3s because of things. 4 more minus 1.
These are AP1 but cover, right? No, I don't get cover.
AP0, no cover, but minus 1 save.
So yeah, so those 3s are fails, so 2 die. Boop boop.
And here's the Heavy Bolters.
Yep.
1 lethal sustain. 2s to 3s because of you.
You had 2
All right.
6s.
I did have 2 6s. Gotcha. Kills 1. She's by herself.
That's
Autocannons.
dead. 3.
1 lethal.
Mhm.
Did I just pick up a 4? I don't think so. And then 3s to 2. Or should I choose 3s?
Let's go one at a time.
AP2,
4
that girl,
kills.
she dies. Yeah.
What's left to shoot? The drone.
The Demon Prince.
He's a heavy bolt, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're using the last one. So this is her first out of 2 for the face.
All right. Demon Prince will shoot there.
Mhm.
All hit. 2 involves.
Here's the first one.
Okay.
Anything else left to shoot? Just a drone, right?
Drone.
These are invons. I don't think I need a 6 for anything else. I think I want her alive. So we'll use it.
All right. Drone. Get him, drone. 4. 3s. 3.
No.
Swish.
The only thing that's charging me is a Demon Prince. I think
Andrew?
that is charging me though, and the CP is gonna burn anyway. I think I'm fine with that. What's an OC? Yeah, the Palatine dice.
So there's that. Then champion here is going to burn Catherine's squad.
Yep.
By squad, I mean base. 9 times. She's T3 normally, right?
Yeah.
3s. Good thing.
2 damage.
5 -1s. Haha.
Only 16 left.
Haha. What's her OC like? 12? 17? 11T?
6.
Enough that I need to actually make this
Yes.
charge. Cool. Cool. All right. Charges.
Mhm.
This one here.
Mhm.
Because we want you to feel good. We got an 8.
Expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
Haha.
I mean, she
What's
is gonna
the
fight
charge
us.
range? Yeah. What's the charge range on the Defiler to the Immolator? And does he need to also pick that? No, he does not.
Looks like an 8 point something. So 8.
All right. 8. Let's do it.
No, let's not.
Nope. We'll CP it.
Cool.
Because that's
Do
a
it.
good CP time.
Yeah.
6 will still not work. 6 to 6 will still not work.
Prince.
All right. Then this guy, he'll attempt to charge. Need something crazy. At least an 11. That's 9. That's not an 11. And then Prince Nurgle will charge this.
Yep. In this, is that Triumph, yeah?
Yeah. 6 will work. There's
So I
that.
think I'm going to Heroic with Arcos.
Get him.
I'm gonna make it
This is going to be a long heroic.
Yes.
Because you need not be in
9.
combat with a Shroud.
So that's 5.5. They absolutely can make it.
Yeah.
Don't know if I can base this way. That's 2, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna put them there if you're fine with it.
You're fine. You're fine.
Cool. The 20B league.
All right. Who would like to fight first?
Stern fights first.
Who would like to fight first?
Man, tough luck, you know. 2s. AP2.
All right, 4s.
And 2 die. 2 damage each.
Yep. Got him. Pop. Good.
Consolidate.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then over here,
Yes.
we will have Demon Prince will go first into that. 7 strikes. 2 lethals. 2s. 7 impulse for 3 damage.
Is this on Triumph, yeah?
Yeah.
None of those looked good. There's 2 3s. Cool. Maybe I should have burned a 3 instead of a 4.
15 damage.
Cool. I'm at 1.
Yep. And then I get to strike over here. You have CP, right?
No CP.
No, you don't have CP. Do you have any 4s? You don't?
Nope.
So we'll do chops.
Yeah, I shouldn't burn that 4. That's fine. Oh well.
3 hits.
Yep.
2s. 3 impulse.
I'm good.
She's fine. She's fine. All right. Then hit me back with Katherine. See if you can kill that
Yep.
champion.
I'm just gonna check her rule. I think she has a weird.
I think she like loses
damage.
things.
Attacks halved and only 1 relic. Okay, so only 9 attacks.
Nice.
But these are gonna be 1s to hit. That's not how this game works.
Indeed.
And then strength 5 with +1. So 4 saves,
4.
please. AP2 damage 1. You also bank all of them. So at that point, I think she dies.
Maybe. He's gonna sweep.
Yeah, not having that auto is annoying, but oh well.
So that's gonna be 7.
Yep.
She's
Bye-bye.
dead. And then I think close one's actually this. I think. Who's closer?
Yeah, Immolator is.
All right, so I'll touch an Immolator.
Immolator would punch back. 4s. 5s. Nope.
Yeah.
And then Arcos will get mad. 3s. No sustained. 4s because +1.
What strength are you?
5? Oh no, sorry.
T12?
No. I was thinking the other prince. Oh no, sorry, the 5s are still
the
enough.
3s. Yeah.
Um,
Like, what are you talking about? Get out of here. He'll take 2.
no, my bad. Thinking War Litters. That's the thing I played before this. Sorry.
No, Death Guard Prince is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's
Pretty darn
sick.
tanky.
Cool.
Alright, good stuff there. I got pretty much everything I needed to. I did kill a Rhino, so that's 2.
Yep.
Yeah, all those. And on to you.
Containment surely is around too late.
Yeah.
I guess you get to
I
do
don't think that you have
things and stuff.
Anything that's outside 12, which I think is just the sisters.
The back 2 squads. Oh yeah, just the
Yeah,
sisters.
it's just the sisters.
Cool. This looks like it's probably gonna be able to contain. Does it?
What's going to contain?
That's the wrong one. Oh my god, the DCs are so far up. Nope, Junith can't make it because she rolled so poorly on her advance last turn. And the fact that this went like it did is unfortunate. Secure means hold 2. That's doable, so because she's just half. I think we're just going to. We get a CPU for Junith. We're burning the 3. We're making that a redraw. Let's redraw, contain into defend. I think defend is doable with how this worked out.
Yeah, you should be good.
So as long as we just move outside of range from him, there's no way for me to
Get
get
Junith
him.
out of charge range.
Yeah, no, I can, or I just go this way because then it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
So basically, you are. I don't think because of the way those 2 turns went, there's no way of me like killing enough to put you down to just the Sorry, I gotta do battle checks first. Arcos. That's a 7. That's not enough. So they are hooked.
No, it's not. Or yeah, either which way. Just
Leadership
-1.
8. Yeah. So they need a 9. Stern is fine. So is the car. It's unfortunate that the Death Show didn't die, but those things happen.
Indeed.
Like we kept it pretty close with making that huge mistake of not getting to use Vahl a second time, and I'm quite happy with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like I could have like not lost the 2 points on area denial, and that's just like be better, smile. Or
Yeah,
roll over,
all you had to
like
do is not charge.
I mean, or just do the proper thing of like keep one model back here that can't make it. I like to move that first, and now the rest just has to keep coherency. So there's a way to like finagle it. So I'm not giving you the Ingress heroic. The fact that you get to Ingress 6 for the heroic is so good. Holy shit, that's fun.
Yeah. So like it would have still been a 6-inch. Like there's no way to stop the actual Ingress heroic because I just am 6 inches away from you.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because I go outside 6, so you have to go
6 and not
forward.
9. Yeah. If I'm thinking, I'm so used to it being 9, and then it was possible. But with it being 6, it's just not gonna happen. Period.
Yeah.
Secure defend. So like, ponder the following. We get both of those by something like this. You absolutely kill this for a +2, and then a 15.
And then it's a question of does she live?
Oh, you mean the Overwatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna roll the banner.
Good choice. Good choice. So 2d6 off him.
Yep.
I have 1 CP right now, so yeah, that's just the Overwatch. Dink.
Yep.
So 6 on 3s. 6. She does not live. She still can get up though, right?
Yeah, she's just gonna burn a CP to respawn.
Alright.
Because you can't start it when I begin the move, because if you could, then that would have fucked it. Because you come from
Right.
that kind of phase, because we're in
Right.
combat. Yeah. No, it works with the last CP.
Yep.
So I get it to a 77-71. So on WTC scoring, that is just an 11-9 by 1 point
Mhm.
because of the air. Did not fuck up. Yeah, I'm very happy with that.
Yep.
Cool.
Good game.
Thank you very much for the game.